Hey guys, welcome to week 19 of Edge of the Empire's Shadows of War. I am, of course, Space Master Arthur Perkins. I am joined by, of course, Caleb, Toby, Coral, and Zane, your favorite. And then their, players showed up too for some reason. Bunch of fucking morons. Anyway, let's find out what everybody's doing. Swargula's favorite part of the show, where he basically controls everything. Swarg, let's start with you. Why don't you tell us everything that you're doing?
Well, right now I like just chatting and seeing what my friends have been up to. Arthur,
Yeah, I agree
I
with that.
find that to
You should
be
try
one of
being
the
on one of
greatest parts of
Dave's
the show.
show. I'm literally like, hey, what's up, guys? And Dave is like, all right, you're in a bar and someone's shooting at you. And I'm like, Jesus, Dave, I just wanted to say hello.
I like that version of starting a game. I think that's very good.
Yeah, it gets the shit done, man.
It's intense. It's like he just surprises you with it. He's like, "Oh, here, let's go."
All right, your pants are around your ankles, and you're
Nope,
you're
Swag,
tied
we're
up to a
talking to you
cart that's
instead.
going 100 miles per hour.
Swag, you look pretty good in that shirt today, my friend.
I mean, thank you. Yes, I guess I do.
It's no surprise to me that you are getting more compliments from ladies during your stream.
I get
Yeah, I
a
mentioned
weird,
that the other day.
I get a weird number of compliments from ladies in my stream. Yes, this is something that I am understanding as of late, which is strange. Um, being mostly newly single, I guess, kind of. It's
Oh,
interesting.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's fun.
interesting.
I'm trying on the purple shirt today specifically because I'm dabbling in rebranding, and my color might change to purple. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
Uh,
a
you've
blue
got your
shirt, not
brand
a
down to
purple.
the colors that you wear.
no, not the colors that I wear, but I'm just like
Whoa,
seeing if
listen
I
up,
like
motherfucker.
color.
I only ever wear black on stream. So yeah, get fucked, Wreckage.
That's not a brand.
That
Everybody
is a
wears
So it's
brand.
black.
like
That's the AP
it's not a
Gaming Real
color.
brand.
Yeah.
It's the Kabuki
So
Theater way, bro.
so my logo and all my info section
Please.
might change to like black and purple, and I need to see how I look in black and purple.
No, you need to change it to black and yellow. You're a Baratheon.
So
Okay.
purple
Oh,
or
I'm such a
black?
Lannister. First of all,
No,
Arthur.
there's no way. You're definitely a Baratheon.
I am
You're
not.
you're a total Stannis. Okay.
I am not a tonal Stannis.
You're a total Stannis.
Stannis
Which
has no.
ones are the which ones are the
which
which
color
ones
is
are
the
the murder
mascara? The
happy
black or the purple?
assholes? That's
All
Murder.
of them.
Yeah, the whole series. I'm a
one
I'm a
that
Jamie Lannister fan, and the only reason I don't have a Jamie Lannister tattoo right now is because the series isn't done. Because he can fuck up. Jamie Lannister is by far my favorite character, and
And then you'd have to have the
hang on,
tattoo
hang on.
altered.
yeah.
So when do you classify it safe to get a tattoo? Is it when he's dead?
No,
Where
when
he
the
can't
series is
fuck
over.
up anymore?
I mean, no, when the series is over.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
gonna wait for the entire thing to finish.
I'm waiting, yeah, so another like 8 years or so before I get my Lannister or any Lannister
Yeah,
tattoo.
you'll be a 95-year-old man.
good math there, Dave.
George R. R. Martin the 14th will be writing the ninth book in the series.
As we all know, Swargula is a 82-year-old man right now, and in
Yeah.
8 years will be 95 years old.
I do the Ruse Bolton method.
Did you not get
no,
the joke, man?
no,
oh,
no.
God,
Skin
okay,
off
whatever.
of younger versions of myself to make myself immortal, just like Roose Bolton does in the series. If you don't know what that means, that means you actually aren't a Game of Thrones nerd.
No.
But what is up with me? That's a really good question, Arthur. Thank you for asking. I could keep going. I'm doing a lot of shows now. I'm doing a lot of shows. I have two TPD&D games this week, tomorrow, and the next day. I have a thing. I have your thing. We're doing mouse cards
Yeah,
over
we're
here.
doing mouse
Twitch
guard on
TV
Saturday at 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
Wow.
At AP Cooking Reel.
AP Cooking Meal, bro.
AP Kappa Feel.
AP Kappa Feel.
AP Cockatiel. Come on, you guys are getting these all wrong. AP
Yeah, so we did,
Cockatiel, my ornithologist stream.
we'll, be
That's the
doing,
one I came up with.
we'll be doing mouse guard, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't care for the system that much. I think it's too narrative, which is weird. I'm excited.
Now, is
but the
that
system itself
the?
is
Are
meh.
you playing the board game version or are you playing the TTRPG version?
No, it's not going to be the super fun board game. It's going to be the TTRPG.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
very
okay. Yeah.
Yes, but that'll happen on Saturday. I'm super excited. Play with Eric Bulgaria and Tuxtradamus, one of my mates. And then Sunday is the campaign game that I've been doing. We'll be on episode 7 this Sunday, and it is honestly so good. It is the best campaign I have DM'd yet, and I look forward to it every single week. It's like hanging out with my best friends.
Wait, what's the campaign called?
It's literally called Twitch Plays a D&D campaign. Because we kind of
Slightly different than the normal Twitch plays D&D.
it's just Twitch Plays D&D. Yeah. So between that and this, and then I got another show in the works another different show in the works than I did have last week. I've been talking to a new DM who might take up some of my stuff. If you've been around on my channel, you know who that is. And he might actually run a campaign on my channel. Also, I am going to be probably playing in the new what is it called? Curse of Strahd? Is that what it's called? Module, D&D 5e module, the Ravenloft,
The Ravenloft, yeah.
5th edition Ravenloft module. I'm gonna be guesting on that in the next like 3 months or so. I'll be around, so that'll be cool. That's my life, Arthur. Thank you for asking.
I want to point out, if you haven't checked it out in the chat yet there, Swarg, Riga did Skate's ship with you hanging off it.
Yeah,
on
that's
a
really
harpoon
good.
gun. Cora watches. And I think
And
you gave
middle
him the
finger.
middle finger.
Yeah, that's awesome. The middle finger. That's amazing.
Yep. That's
Wait.
definitely going in the description of this video so that everyone can take a look at it at home on YouTube.
That's awesome.
Dave, I hear you finally settled down in Valenska.
Valenska? Oh,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good. Yeah, no, I did.
I want to point out that your XCOM character spoke Polish, so it was awesome.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you.
So
you
his
made another
XCOM
one.
character is integrating faster than Dave.
No, I know quite a few words. You Corva.
One of them was alert, and another was I'm going down, and another was ah.
So
In Polish.
so
It means
I'm
roughly the same
almost-
thing.
If you know, it would have been better if he said Kuva. That would have been good if he said that.
All right.
But because it's literally the Polish representation of the word fuck, which doesn't translate to fuck at all. There you go.
Okay.
It's
What's the Polish
they
word for fuck?
use. It's not fuck. It's whore. It's Polish for whore, but they use it as much as we use fuck.
So I understand language in a super weird way. Can you repeat that word 6 times so I can learn it?
No.
Kuva.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Dave, tell us something else.
Hmm.
Unless you're done.
I'm in my new place. I got my sick Polish internet. I'm pretty happy with where I am right now. So we'll be starting the stream up like tomorrow.
Are you
And
happy physically or
maybe.
mentally?
Maybe tomorrow. You need to
No,
talk
I
to
would- I'll be
Steve.
starting the stream regardless. And if the stars align, it is going to be the first episode of Sin Eater Season 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, the non-canon beginning of the season episode.
That's gonna
yes,
be good stuff.
non-canon episodes. Fucking.
Well, it's been 4.5 months since my players or me have been playing Sin Eaters because of Dave invading Poland.
Dang it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Don't just blame it on Dave. Holy shit.
It is entirely Dave's fault, so I will do that.
Dave.
I don't know. There was a whole month.
Just remember,
there where
you
were
can
like,
have
"I'm
this
taking
kind
a
of quality conversations with Wreckage demanding your channel.
Oh, God. If other people aren't moving to Poland, they can have me as a GM on their stream.
Currently
Yeah,
moving to
so-
Poland. If not, wreckage.
So one of the problems I have with this room is that it's very echoey, and I'm going to be looking into ways that I can fix that so that I can
Carpets on the
have
wall.
the quality that I had before. I think I might just have to nail a few pillows to the wall or something.
Yeah, blankets, heavy blankets, very heavy blankets will help a lot.
Yeah, but you know, hanging that sort of shit on a wall is almost impossible.
If you just
put
make
your
like a
studio
small,
in your basement like a pro.
or just make a small blanket fort
What's up?
that you stream from inside of.
Oh, it gets so hot in there,
Yeah.
though. Like,
For
just-
Dave,
just
for kick-ass, no girls allowed.
Yeah.
just staple, like, area rugs to the wall.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's
Could make it look like a Moroccan restaurant, man.
Yeah,
It'd
yeah,
be
that's what I
hot.
want in life. So yeah, I mean, even if Sin Eaters doesn't happen tomorrow, will be the first stream back. And then this Saturday, I will be doing uh, a long marathon stream to make up for the whole month that I haven't been streaming, which doesn't work, but I'm going to make up for it with emotions. And
That's a good way to do it.
yeah. Other than that, I mean, like life has been pretty cruisy, just working, making sick Zolty.
Stacking salty.
All right, Virgil. Speaking of being
It literally
sick and
translates to
stacking,
gold pieces in English, so it works.
Virg, how are you doing this week?
Polish.
Last night, no, 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago when we wrecked it.
Yeah, that was a great stream. I was really disappointed that I didn't get to stream it on my channel because the internet was so
It
terrible.
happens a lot, man.
Yeah, I've been complaining a lot to my SP.
Yeah,
I'm
you
telling
need to
them they
move
need
to
to fix some
Poland.
shit. But we did get to do Spout Lore, which streamed fine. No problems there. I know it's a really fun episode. And we're going to have week 3 with the same group next Tuesday.
Whoa, it's almost like you got a fucking actual show now rather than
No,
just
Don't
random
don't
thing.
call it that. Don't.
Yeah, no way. No chance.
No,
No
it's
chance
really
this
fun,
goes
though.
past week 3. We're going to kill each other. I guarantee it at the end of the next episode.
Yeah, the party will tear themselves apart. I have to do absolutely nothing. Come and watch. It's great fun. That's at twitch.tv/Zircon5 on Tuesdays. Tomorrow, super hype over at twitch.tv/Henley for Sin Eaters. Re-intro episode, so it's not canon, so we can do whatever we
The
want.
beach episode, you're gonna see Dick in his bikini. It's gonna be sick.
Dick's gonna wear a bikini, or just like a mankini.
It's gonna be a budgie smuggler.
Don't miss it, guys. That's tomorrow.
Do
Friday.
you have
I'm
any
doing
other topic to talk about, please?
audio adventure. No, just games.
All right,
Games every day,
Wreckage.
dude.
How are
Hi.
you doing?
Dave is back, which means Die Party is back, which means the majority of my creative freedom and projects can now get off the ground. The very first thing I will be taking off my weighted training GM clothes and powering up. The very first thing will be season 2 of Sin Eaters, which will hopefully be tomorrow. We've got a player that we still need to confirm the schedule. If that doesn't work, then it will be next Thursday. It is now going up Thursdays, same time as this show goes up on Wednesdays. So you can just book your whole schedule around the amazing shows that me and Dave and Virgil are in. And Arthur and Swarg are welcome to
love
cameo.
That. I love how you are promoting your show, and then you're like, "Oh, I forgot Arthur and Swarg were here. Shit, I better throw them a fucking bone."
No. Arthur. No, this is actually what we're saying. Arthur and Swarg are both welcome to be part of the Sin Eaters experience. Sin Eaters was designed to allow cameos at any episode, just to drop in. So you guys can be part of that anytime you're free. And we're just starting pre-production on a couple other projects. Dave's got a Cyberpunks project because he's always got a Cyberpunks project. We've got a Mutants and Masterminds project that we're starting pre-production on. And there's the Sunless Sea project that I would like to start finding players for as well. So we're going to have a bunch of shows coming up on Die Party in the coming weeks and months. And I'm very excited for it. I'm also free to do GM stuff or player stuff on anybody's stream if they like what I do today on Star Wars.
All right.
Can we talk a quick little bit of business before we roll our obligations and stuff?
Well, yeah. Why don't you talk business and then? Oh, yeah. It's I don't need to do any fucking introduction for myself, Virgil.
No.
So
it's
every
your
No,
week.
go ahead. Talk business. I'm fine.
I'm
good.
sensing a lot of hostility, Arthur.
No,
I
needs
just
to
want to
know
make sure
anything
before
about
we go
me.
into things that we're just spending the money that we thought we were spending, 4K each, and we get a triple ion cannon and a targeting computer. Are you guys okay with this?
Wait,
Yeah,
so I
fuck
was-
it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll spend the 4K.
Fuck it. All right, done.
All right, Arthur, how are you?
Well, I was great until my players tried to cut me out of my own show.
Look,
You
if I get
know,
into
guys,
space,
I
they'll
thought
go
we were
on campus.
friends and
Is that a
cooperative.
soundbite yet? Because you say that like every week.
But
Can
you
we
tried
just-
to do it every week.
I think.
Hey,
I don't
I got
know.
another name for your show. AP Salt is Real.
Yes,
Real.
yes.
So here's the thing: I don't think you can reuse words, so you can't
Well-
use real again. Sorry, bud.
Well, I was thinking of like a
Salt the meal.
metalworking show. APGaming Steel.
AP
Yeah, then
working
you can't
seal.
have cooking
Yeah, I could
meal
go for that one.
anymore.
Anyway, fuck all these guys. Tomorrow night I'll be doing XCOM Long War, and then at midnight XCOM 2 unloads. So I will be playing XCOM Long War until that happens, and then I'll be playing XCOM 2.
Are you playing XCOM 2 Long War?
It's not out yet. It's not out for.
It's
a long
gonna
time.
come out. It's gonna come out day and date.
It's gonna come out what?
Day and date.
I don't know
Of
what
the
that
release.
means. Anyway, the point is, I need to beat actual XCOM 2 before I go for a long war. On Saturday, I'll be playing XCOM 2 all day, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'll be joined by Tuxtradamus, Eric Vulgaris, and Swargula for a mouse guard one-shot that I still have to prep for. And on Sunday, I'll be playing XCOM 2 all day, so fuck the Super Bowl and come fucking watch me shoot some aliens.
Your team didn't make it in anyway.
I don't have a team.
Yeah, I never.
I was saying that to the audience. I was
Oh.
assuming that every single person here, whatever team they supported, didn't make it into the Super Bowl, therefore giving them a reason to watch you on Sunday.
Sure. February 18th, I'll be having an open game of Civilizations 5 with the viewers. Up to 6 viewers can join us on Discord and join us in an open game of everyone getting to kill Gymtopia.
Oh, 6 people, audio and game, all jumped in. That
Yeah.
sounds exciting.
I know, right? And then people will probably cheat by just watching the stream and being like, "Oh, that's what Arthur's doing. I see he's moving up
Stream
on Jim.
delay,
better,
bro. Do
better
like a
send Jim a
30
quick
minute,
message."
30-minute stream delay. Start way early.
And then on Saturday the 20th, we're doing another Jackbox party stream.
Oh,
So
sick!
if you
I
wanna
actually
be-
get invited to that one.
Do what?
I'll actually be able to show up to that one.
All right, I'll get you in the group for it then.
Can we
I
do
mean,
our
I was supposed to be in
talk-
the. I was supposed to be in the other one, but like
But you didn't show. I know.
because
You
it
didn't
was
do
like
much.
fucking.
I had internet problems. I couldn't.
Are we gonna
join
do
that
real
thing.
talk versus this during this one?
Am I doing
As-
real
as-
talk
oh.
during it?
Yeah, as well as the last one.
I mean, it's Eric, so yeah, we'll probably end up talking about tabletop RPGs the whole time. And we'll be joined by Suzanne Wallace from Roll20. She's one of the developers there.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Even more tabletop talk.
yeah, we're gonna be talking tables all day.
I might actually. Anyway, yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
look
might
at this
say-
motherfucker. He's like, oh, heard a Roll20 dev was there. Guess I better back out. What the fuck, Dave?
No, I don't mean back out. I mean, it's. I got some business that I need
Wait,
to
roll
talk
20
about.
dev. Can I join?
Yes, you
Can I join?
Swargula.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Will I get kicked out if I make her cry?
I think if you make her cry, you're gonna be in some pretty serious shit with just about everybody there. I mean, you won't be kicked out. You'll probably be like socially ostracized by everyone you know.
I've never met
That's-
anyone that
that's my
has
life
as much
anyway.
hate for Roll20 as Swarg.
Look, I mean, you tend to have hate for websites that show your naked body to random people.
I
I'm just gonna-
understand.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. I mean, I'm pretty confident.
It's your own. Listen, it's literally your own incompetence. We've talked about how you can use Chrome to deny your fucking
Oh, it's almost-
webcam to
it's-
Roll20.
It's not easy though. It's not like just a thing where you're like, oh, click this, click that. It's like
Huh?
17 clicks.
And if they know nothing about audience, is they need to make their
So, I'd like
we're
to
gonna
come
get
talk
started
to
now,
Roll20
now that
Dev
I'm
because
filled with
I
self.
actually like Roll20.
Me too. Okay, 20 obligaciones.
Jesus, 20-minute introduction here, and pretty much standard time, double the normal
Go.
amount.
Galactic Standard Time.
Before we do introductions not that part, shit. Now you got me all flipped around. We need to
Before
talk
we
about
act-
votes for last week, okay?
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Now that we've started rotating vote categories, people seem to be voting more, so fuck yes. Caleb won Workhorse, so he gets plus 10, but the vote was very close. And then Toby won Embodiment for like a role-playing award for plus 5.
I hope no one voted for me because I seriously didn't deserve it last week.
This week, the two categories are Accomplisher and Anti-Believer. Accomplisher is the one for 10 XP. It's whoever finishes or works hardest towards completing one of their personal goals.
Personal. Got it. Personal, everybody, not group.
Personal, not group. An anti-believer is the character who steps farthest away from what they believe in.
Ooh.
That one sounds a little bit strange, so let me give you an example. Toby, it was a bit subtle, but when Toby started out, he was racist towards non-humanoid droids. Any units that didn't have legs and arms, he would treat like shit. And he's moved away from that. And so characters that step farthest away from what they believe in during the episode, vote for that person, and they'll earn 5 XP.
God, I don't even know what Coral believes in these days. Maybe if I actually
I think
pick
you
a
believe
side.
that the Force should allow you to go to both sides rather than one or the other. That's one major thing you believe in. You
That is
also believe
something.
you can talk your way out of any situation, right?
And bubble baths solve everything.
I know, you have
You
so
believe
many
that?
beliefs.
We have a lot of believes.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. But they're just more like character fuckies. But that's what I call things that don't matter.
All right, Coral, what's your obligation down to?
I think I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Oh shit, you know what? Last time I had to reset the fucking window for the dumbass.
Oh, right, because the rolls weren't working.
Yup, and now
And
I
it's
gotta
all
do
showing
it
the
again.
Google Plus.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
there was
so-
the backup. I mean, it
Oh,
didn't even
shit.
take us that long to get over to the Google thing and fire that up, and we were rolling quickly. So
Okay,
at
so it
least
does
we
work.
have a backup. Yeah, and this week Arthur figured out what the heck
I had
was
to
going on.
jumpstart the engine.
You had to get in there.
Oh.
You had to spray some starter fluid in there.
So
and
what happened was the API broke and I had to re-roll it.
have to clean off the
your total
contacts.
obligation is 40, 50, 60. Okay, you have 0 obligation this week, and so everybody gets back any strain that they were withholding.
Cool.
All right, so that's all. I've paid off all the purchases we made earlier,
Okay.
and I paid off all the purchases that needed to get made for the ship. So we're square.
Everybody donated the money. You guys got your advanced targeting array and your triple linked ion cannon.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
What do you mean by withholding strain?
Remember, sometimes I tell you to like lower your strain threshold.
don't think
How,
we had
how
it
do you?
lowered.
Yeah, how do you calculate your strain threshold?
It depends on your race. With human, it's going to be 10 plus your willpower.
And any miscellaneous talents that might give you more strain.
Okay, I
probably-
thought I lowered it. I did have it lowered by 1.
Yeah.
You should just
Probably.
like I don't do it because this web page thing doesn't let you like set like what it was previously somewhere.
Yeah, you have to like make a note of
So
it.
I just remember how much I'm supposed to lower it by this session.
Oh, that's
It
like a
works
better
out
way to
instead.
do it.
Yeah,
No.
it is. Because you forget to change it, right? And then you just like, oh, what was the thing?
Yeah, I'm
Who is
pretty.
rolling force die for this session?
It's been a while
Virgil?
since.
Yeah. Do I get to? Okay, it's 4.
Well, okay, good. I was about to say, did you just fucking nuke that with?
No,
and
I-
we get 1 extra, so it's 3 black, 3 white.
Okay, not terrible.
Why did
Is
we
it
get the extra
Caleb?
one? Oh,
Because
Because
Sure,
of
yeah.
you, because
Because
you're on
you're
the good
a
side.
fucking good side lightsaber man.
okay.
Okay, let's take those back out of my dice pool. Do
That's
it.
not what I was
I'm
going
playing dice pool Tetris, man.
Okay, so I have to take 4,000 credits off here.
Come on, Swarg. How you really gonna fucking shake your head at that?
I'm
Because he
AP
Because
really
gaming.
he
likes
just
that
fucking
song.
did. I don't know. What are you
I'm
gonna do about
AP
it?
gaming disappointed right now, Arthur.
Well, you're about to get more disappointed because we open this session with
You're gonna get the AP gaming.
a bunch of
feels.
fucking advertisements.
Oh God, I have ad blocker. Can we not? We're good. Let's
No.
go.
So when I thought of what this guy would look like, I was like late 20s, early 30s, white guy with a beard, super trustworthy, and then I realized it was basically just gonna be Dave Traeger anyway. So
Hang on.
what
What the
you
fuck?
need to imagine here is Dave looking out over a green planet from obviously in space through like a space windshield, and he's got his foot up on like a bar where there's, you know, like a fencing bar for like safety purposes. And he's got his arms held before him, leaning on the bar, and he says, "Here at Incom, we don't just build starfighters, we build star freedom. From our mainline T-65B X-Wings to Y-Wings and A-Wings, our stock and trade is superior fighters and superior firepower. While the Empire puts their sons and daughters into disposable wrecks, we place the Rebellion's best and brightest into ships with the best safety record in the industry. Imperial pilots can only ever make one mistake, but Rebel pilots have shields, ejection seats, life supports, and astromechs. The Alliance can learn from its mistakes to grow and become the best, just like Incom Corporation is the best. Operating from secret bases and fleets throughout the galaxy, Incom, we've got your back." And then Luke Skywalker lookalike Chip Edgewise comes onto the screen with a clearly fake lightsaber, and the channel changes to a news report from CNN. In other news today, notorious crime boss Victoria was brought to justice by Captain Zinj of the Iron Fist. Wanted for numerous acts of conspiracy, fraud, racketeering, and piracy. And then the channel changes again.
Son of a bitch, get back. That's
It's
important.
a different news report, and this time it's really obvious who it is. It's a young black man, smooth skin, with giant Commodore glasses, who's talking
Dave
about,
Traeger.
"Yeah, sup, brother?" And the news reporter's like, "I'm sorry," and he's like, "You got skate." "Anyway, let me tell you about my man, the Cricket. The Cricket totally jacked my ship, son." And the news reporter's like, "Yes, that's why we're here. We're investigating the scene." And Skate's like, "Yo, son, the Cricket, like, hopped from his ship on the outside of my ship, and then he, like, shot his way in, and then he, like, took out all of my dudes inside my cargo bay, and then he was like, 'I'm gonna teach you, drugs are bad.' Oh, man, the Cricket is my hero!" And the news reporter's like, "The man who broke onto your ship and killed all of your alleged guards, who don't seem to show up in your corporate roster." And he's like, "Yeah, son, Skate got a lot of guards. Anyway, as you might know, Skate runs a non-smuggling business. Smuggling's for chumps. I move small, exotic goods, like this t-shirt." And he holds up a t-shirt that has a guy who looks kind of like Zane, and the t-shirt's all green, and it just says Cricket beneath it. He's like, "Yeah, man, my boy Cricket told me to sell these t-shirts, son. Buy them." And that's when the channel cuts off again, and it zooms out, and we see that we're actually on the refurbished bridge of the A New Hope, and that it was Rave who was like switching the channels, and Toby's standing next to him. And then Caleb, Zane, and Coral come onto the bridge. And Rave says, "Hello, Captain. I've been working on my audio sensor. My name is Rave. I understand that you require an astromech droid services." And in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it says, 4 days after the last episode.
Was he talking? Sorry, I missed.
He was talking to
who he's-
you.
Okay.
He was saying that you might need his services.
It's like I like bend down, get like I don't know, like eye level with him, and I'm just like, "Oh, you're the new astromech droid. Well, welcome aboard." Rave?
Before you welcome me aboard, Captain, we have a number of things to discuss.
Oh, please. What would you like to discuss?
My payment, first off. As Toby has freed me from the control trip, I believe I should have an equal share as the rest of the crew. However, the Alliance is not deemed fit to pay me. I assume I will be paid directly from you out of ship's funds.
Ballsy little guy, eh? Definitely belongs on the team, I'd say.
I don't see why you shouldn't get some then. Absolutely. Well, what role are you planning on taking? Just astromech?
I'm glad you asked that, Coral. Should I say Captain Coral? With my expertise in mechanics, astrogation, and co-piloting, I believe that I will be fulfilling most of these roles, as well as that of First Mate. my
Alright.
organization skills, and my communications with the ship's computer, who, by the way, feels that no one ever talks to it.
Wait, the ship can talk?
Yes. None of you have
Enyo.
ever
Ship's
used the
computer
ship's
can speak
computer for
binary,
anything more
you
than
see.
basic services. You essentially
Oh.
use this ship as a place to go from one location to another, and then use the
Actually-
HoloNet a lot.
Actually, I
Speak.
prefer to think of it as my home rather than like just a simple transport ship. But
The ship does not feel that way.
huh?
It's very hard to speak to a computer, Rave.
Enyo,
That's why
what
you
do I
have me
call
to
you?
interface with it.
I like look up as I say that. It's like,
I am made of meat. I cannot interface with the computer.
Again, that is why you should
a
leave it to me.
cybernetic system, actually. It's quite effective. Goes direct
this is very
to the
interesting.
back of the brain, wraps around the head like so.
Now, as I was saying, Captain Coral, I believe I should be made first
Sounds
mate
like a
of this
very-
vessel, given equal shares to the rest of your crew members, and I have some other considerations I'd like filled. I don't wish to partake in any violence.
What is partake?
you do realize what we have been conscripted to do within the rebels?
I understand, however, I am a pacifist.
So you
So
yourself
if-
do not wish to be a part of violence, or do you not wish to see violence completely?
So Rave kind of like has its little eye thing, and it turns towards Zane, and then turns back and says, "I have seen plenty of violence over the last few days, going through the combined records of every news source over the last several years. I do not wish to participate in any violence."
I have a question, Rave.
Yes, Doctor?
If we simply have you pilot us to a location where we commit violence, is that okay?
I suppose that would be fine.
Just
that
as
would
long
not
as
fill my
you aren't
primary
participating.
consideration.
I'm
Now,
not-
would you consider being a pacifist by simply stunning someone? Is that too much? Or
I do
I'm
not
just
wish
trying
to
work-
fire any weapons. I did
Okay.
notice the upgraded triple ion blasters aboard the ship.
Yes.
Yes, for non-lethal takedowns, you see.
It is
All
still,
we had was a
however, a takedown.
Hmm.
Well, we're
Well-
rapid people, you know.
Here's
Good to
the
have someone
thing.
level-headed about it, though.
Yeah.
If you
yeah,
wish to
yeah.
join the crew, Rave, you need to understand what we are attempting to do. And part of why I've surrounded myself with competent people is that I wish to be able to live my own life out in the Outer Rim without any sort of oversight. And part of that means that sometimes you have to get dirty. That's just part of the life. And while I can respect that you're a pacifist, you also have to respect that in order for us to do what we need to do, you need to allow us to do what we need to do. The
I'm
moment
not
you...
suggesting that I will interfere with any ship's operations.
That's fantastic, because I was about to say if you do intend to interfere, then we will have problems. But since you said that you don't intend to interfere, we're not going to have problems.
I have
It-
one
it kinda
final
works out.
consideration, Captain.
What's that?
I will need a quarters to myself.
I
As an
believe
astromech
this should
droid,
be-
I am commonly put into... I understand my kind are commonly put into corners and allowed to sit and wait. However, I will need a space to develop my art.
There should be one free, I believe. Actually, no.
There are
I
several
think-
free.
Yeah, sure, please take one.
And as to my other considerations, payment and the rank of first officer.
Is in
Everyone
particular.
will be chipping in to pay for your payments, I believe. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, yes, certainly. I mean, as long as
Oh.
he pulls his weight, he'll be getting us through the astrogation checks and helping Zane pilot.
I'll tell you what,
over
little
subspace.
R4. You kill somebody, I'll pay you.
He's not an assassin droid. Don't put that on him. He's an artist.
Then I don't give a fuck. We're not in the business of employing artists. What do we look like?
Well, we
Well,
look
I
like a bunch
mean-
of fools that can't astrogate across the half of a system without, landing in an asteroid field. We
There's
need
a million
the-
R4 units out there. Just find
I'm
any one of them.
concerned.
We're literally right next
Don't
to a dozen of them.
I'll
Toby's
literally
just-
just remove his control chip again, and he'll have some other quirk. I mean, we should just.
Yeah, can we get the quirk of a bloodthirsty R4?
I don't
mean,
understand,
probably.
Zane. Do you not believe that I should have freedom?
Yeah, sure you should. Go find another job. Don't pretend like you belong on this ship.
I see.
I'm concerned that if we give you the rank of first officer, we're going to have to delegate everybody's rank. That's a quagmire I don't want to get into.
I mean,
Look, I'm the ship's doctor. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of are, but at the same time, Rave, you need to understand this ship doesn't really have set roles. We do whatever's
I
necessary
understand.
to keep the ship alive.
You have
And
no
if-
one to clean or organize. Your cargo bay is constantly filthy, and Zane is shooting it up. The computer is very distressed over all of this. You need an organizer.
We had one. She,
So you
We
suggest
had
that
one.
the job of first mate is to organize?
Yes.
that's generally what first mates do.
Well, then I don't see any problem with that. I'd love for this place to be a little bit more shipshape. Rough and tumble is not what I'm
It's
used to.
very rough and tumble. Well, welcome aboard. If Zane doesn't wish to pay you, then unfortunately, there's not much we can do.
That's
Well,
okay.
we
I
were
got
just
Zane a
the three of
gift.
us.
I ordered him a limited edition signed cricket t-shirt. I thought he would enjoy the humor of it. Ha 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 ha. It's
Damn,
waiting
I
in
like-
your room.
Damn, I like the sass on this one. Good job. Good job, Toby.
Yes, he's quite the interesting fellow.
And so
Thinking about
Rave
giving him some
withdraws his
upgrades.
speaker system and then like goes and rolls off and attaches into the main computer.
Oh, Rave, one moment. I would like to address the ship, if possible.
And so Rave is locked into the computer system, and so a nearby screen says, "Yes, Captain."
Is this Rave or is this the ship?
It waits like a second and then says, "I am Rave, but I will be translating to the ship's computer."
Is there a way that we can allow the ship to talk for itself?
I'm afraid the ship is not designed to do that. Astromech droids are specifically designed to interface.
Okay, what does the ship wish to be called?
The ship does not desire any particular name.
Is Enyo okay?
The current designation is fine. The ship concerns itself with more important things such as its cleanliness and its engine
Okay.
efficiency levels.
How about you get a printout of, her? I'm going to say her because
Don't be
I
silly,
don't know.
Coral.
does it not have a anyway? Please
It's
get a list of
it's a vessel. I mean, all vessels are normally referred to
Yeah,
as.
ships are historically referred to as feminine in nature.
yeah.
Yes.
So if you could get a list of what she would like changed. I mean, we are kind of living inside of her. I mean, she
Right,
is my
hence that's
home.
her. Right. I mean,
I would like to refer to Enyo as a part of this crew. This is a kind of weird conversation to have, but yeah, just ask her what she wants most, and we'll see about making.
And so on the screens, it starts popping up like Zane's room where there's just like blood that's coating the walls from where he's like cleaning his armor, and then like the cleaning supplies sit on the floor. And then it like zooms over to Coral's room where there's like a line of unscrubbed like bubble residue on the tub side. And just starts like all over the ship showing all of the unclean things that are there.
in Toby's quarters, there's like 6 control chips that have been like broken open, just lying around.
Did you Ray's leans over to Toby and says, first of all, does a chip have a control chip? And did you remove it?
Well, the ship? No, I mean,
So yeah, the screen
It's a very
says,
simple
"Don't be
AI."
silly. The ship is not a droid. It is a ship."
yes, no. You see that the ship has no control over its own thrusters. You see, I mean, the R2 unit could give it to, or an R4 unit can give commands to a ship, but it's not actually control of its body like a droid, you see? It's just an artificial intelligence. No chip is necessary to stop it from, punching someone in the face.
Then why does it have an artificial intelligence? What does it actually do?
Oh, well, I mean,
Life
just
support.
well, the amount of calculations necessary. I mean, using a memory stack in the sense of like artificial intelligence, it just requires a lot less storage, you see, and calculations can be run in tandem rather than one at a time. There's several advantages to an AI system rather than a traditional operating system.
So Caleb, you get like a ding on your compad, and it's a download of Old Republic intelligence methodology after the Dark Force incident, where they destructured central slave computers into numerous droids assisting a basically non-functional main computer as a way to get around one ship taking control of itself and causing all sorts of mayhem.
And we all learn. There's a helpful little video. I play it. The audience sees it. Everybody catches up on it, and exposition
You
has been
watch
delivered.
200 Katana-class dreadnoughts go into hyperspace and never get seen again.
Oh wow,
The
pretty big
what's the
deal.
fleet called?
The Dark Force?
The Dark Force fleet, just gone. Oops.
That's when the big
Oopsie.
move towards droids happened. Okay. Yeah. So,
Oh, so how much? So the super fancy cybernetic arms that everyone gets are like 10K, but those are super fancy, and there is one for 2K. Would that be enough for Rave to paint with? It would be like dexterous enough.
So Rave's basically
like-
doing holographic painting. He doesn't actually.
Doesn't
need
he
a
want to
model.
use a physical medium?
No.
No.
Oh wow, I feel like Virgil's hurt that he's not a purist.
No, I'm just surprised that he just thinks that he can store his data. And that it's
He's
safe.
got nothing in his thing other than just like a map, right? So let him be him, man.
So when you're asked that, he detaches from the main computer and he turns towards you, Toby, and says, "Toby, I've been writing a song. It's about you.
Oh, really?
Shall I sing
Instrumentation?
the first
or-
two lines?
Oh, please do.
'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material droid."
Yeah, it's good.
I thought he was
I
going to
thought
go
you
with
would like
girl
that.
there. That would have been odd, but droid works. It totally works.
Yes, Droid really sells it.
Yeah.
Yes, catchy.
I thought you
job.
might like it.
Holy fuck, are you kidding me? Why didn't you just replace the word world with void?
That's a good point.
Oh my,
Thank
oh
you,
my
Zane.
god, and you want to be first? Fuck this, I'm out.
You have the soul
No,
of
Zane,
a
be-
poet,
be-
Zane.
He's
Perhaps
he's
we
like
can
And you have
collaborate.
no soul.
he's like 20 days
Oh my
old,
God.
literally.
Sark, are you literally emoing out right now? You're like, I have no soul. Go away, Rave. I'm going to my room.
Uh,
Droid trying to
the
tell me
line.
what to do.
He's been ingesting, art as quickly as he can, he tells me, but he's literally like a baby droid. Just got put together.
I'm sorry, Zane. I'm only 4 days old.
Yes.
Hmm.
Zane, I hope you enjoy the shirt.
So are we going after these pirates or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Man, I never figured you would be so bloodthirsty.
Well, we have the
I'm-
ion cannon installed, triple.
Yes, and also I just want to get this over with. We said we were going to do this today, and I got myself psyched up.
No, you pre-jacked?
No, it's like when you're going to rip off a band-aid. I'm ready for it. Let's get it over with.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't worry, I pre-jacked too.
I usually just rip people's band-aids off without telling them I'm going to do it first.
Oh shit. Alright, okay. Arthur, I will I guess do our best to find the ship location of where they are right now. Do we have any up-to-date
okay.
information about their travels or anything like that?
So you know that they're currently, you have the intel that says that they base out of X777, the asteroid base,
Sure. Yeah.
run by Pirate Lord Bob and his second in command, Aerith.
Oh yeah, I remember Bob.
Yep, that's also
Okay.
where you fought the droid army.
Yeah, I remember that.
And took over a bar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So I guess our first stop is to head there, and I don't know, maybe look for the ship or something. Do you figure that they would?
I think we should pass through the area where they attack ships. See if we can't be attacked. Turn on them with the ion cannons.
Maybe.
Sounds good, but we'll want to be ready for evasive maneuvering.
So there is a couple of things. First, we could potentially find, because they're based out of the asteroid base, so we could potentially maybe even find their stores on the planet and raid those.
We're
Yes,
not
we will
after
just
their,
make them tell us where they are.
we're after their ship and their engineer, so we don't really care about where they store their goods.
Look, I need a
Oh.
jetpack. There's a bunch of things I need, you see.
Yeah, well, for once, we should actually complete the job that's been assigned to us. In that
I know.
case,
I'm just.
I'm
Right,
not opposed
I-
to a little double dipping on these fellows, you see.
if we dock at X, the asteroid, then we
Look.
have to find the engineer on the entire asteroid and steal the ship.
I'm gonna check out the information, Arthur. Does it look like that they target people that land on the asteroid to do work and then leave?
No. The asteroid is like is a ceasefire zone for all the pirates.
No, I understand that, but do they find their targets on there and then follow them
You
out?
don't
and then
have that
do it?
information. You can look for something like that. I think
I want to
Streetwise would
look.
be the
Yeah, I have a feeling that's where they get their targets from. So I'm gonna go streetwise.
and you're going against 2 purple.
Actually, do we have any contacts on the planet?
On which planet?
Asteroid.
The asteroid? Yeah.
You know that the 2 people you just let off the ship, Jake Gyllenhaal and Baltha, both based out of there?
That's right. I do remember. I'm gonna call. Baltha.
Okay.
It's-
The answer is very quick, and it's local. She's obviously still on Naboo. And she picks up, and her and Luku both twitch, and she says, "Oh, Coral, how's it going?"
What do I recognize the Twitch as?
I don't know that you recognize the twitch as anything.
They talk through
it'd be
their
like a
Luku.
general impression, like someone putting their hair behind their ear or something like that,
Oh, okay. Because I always thought that we could talk through our Luku. Isn't that right?
I'm not sure. Here we've got some more fan art. This one from Big Super X. That is apparently Rave making a hollow painting.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's like a double helix
Yeah,
or something. Man. I like it.
Low.
He doesn't have. Yeah. All right. So okay, and I'm just like. So I was wondering, we're gonna head back to the famous asteroid where we first met. I'm sure you remember.
Oh yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. I was
Doesn't
wondering.
Bob want to kill you?
Yes.
You scratched up the paint on some of his headhunters.
I do remember that he wants to kill me. Which is why I was wondering if you perchance knew anyone on the planet that might be willing to work with us regarding some information that we need.
I think that I have someone you can talk to. His name is Salir Min. He owns the bar that you shot up.
The droid bar?
Well, it used to be a droid bar. Now it's a non-human bar.
Okay. And
Thought we ended
Did
segregation
he-
on that rock.
did he own it before the droids, or did he own it
No,
after
no.
the droids left?
He bought it from the bartender of the non-droid
Okay.
bar.
Perfect. All right. That makes him a friend, right? I like quirking
I think I saw a few humans in your crew. You might want to consider carefully whether he's a friend or not. He can
What
get
if
a
I-
little violent.
Okay, what if I just go as the only non-human on the crew?
Well, I mean,
Why are we doing this? Just go fly to the place. Get attacked.
Because it's
is that the crazy old man?
Hello.
man.
How are you? It's been a while. 4 days exactly.
I thought we were talking privately, Coral. I guess not.
So did I, apparently.
Maybe next time describe yourself leaving the bridge before you make the call.
Alright, well. Yes, maybe just, am I able to call him? That would be easier.
So
Right,
she
time.
gives you a HoloNet number that will connect you to a bar called Our Cry, which is a Bothan word.
Okay. Alright, so I will make sure that I'm not in the room with any humans. Arthur.
So are you
specific.
making Zane and Caleb leave?
No, I'll just go to my quarters.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can I come
Um,
on human? Just kidding.
So I'll call him. And I specifically want to find information about any whereabouts, recent whereabouts of the ship that we're looking for. To see if he's heard anything.
Okay. Well, you call him up, and you get an answer from a Bothan who says, "That so there are men here." This is the
Salir! How you doing? This is the kid.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, I've changed my name since we last. Well, I don't think we ever met, but I was the reason why you got that bar for so cheap.
Oh, you're the asshole. Yep. Okay, heard
Mhm.
about you.
Mm.
And you can see his fur like ripples real quick.
Now, I've, partied with Bothans before. What do I recognize that as?
So he raised. Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah, I'm
Bothan.
asking.
It's like Liku twitching. Bothan fur twitches whenever does the ripple thing whenever they're like speculative or annoyed or just in general suspicious.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, well, I hope that, this can be a partnership that we can both gain something really.
I'm sorry, a partnership? I'm not looking for new investors.
Oh, I'm not looking to invest. I'm looking to get information.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can tell you the drinking habits of about 20 or 30 serious alcoholics.
Now, come on. I know for a fact that people talk in bars.
Yeah, they do. And you know why they talk in bars? Because the bartender doesn't sell confidential information to just any guy off the street.
Now,
Especially
you're
some
not a
jackass
doctor.
calling himself a kid.
You're not a doctor. That sort of information. Can I charm him? I will play up the charm if I fail. So.
I'm not sure charm is what you're trying
Does he
to...
know who you are?
Yeah, I mean, he knows who the kid is.
He knows that he led the. Okay.
Are you instead trying to negotiate with him? Because
I'm not trying to do a business deal. I'm trying to make a friend. So.
Okay, all right. You're rolling against 3 purple with at least 1 black, and I'm definitely going to turn one of those purples into reds.
Okay. Well, the black gets removed. So 3 purple. No, 2 purple,
2
1
purple,
red.
1 red.
Yep.
Oh shit! What?
You got
Okay.
it.
Oh, those don't
And you
cancel.
try
I
it.
always forget those.
I
don't
can
cancel.
I can cancel that with a light side point. I'm gonna do that.
You cancel the despair, or you re-roll the whole thing.
I cancel the despair.
Okay. All right.
Let me read the exact thing to you so you can.
I mean, he believes you.
Yeah. Once per round as an incidental, spend 1 destiny point to ignore despair die generated on a social check by the character or any ally in short range.
Okay, so you're spending a destiny point.
Yep.
All right. That's a good thing you didn't spend any destiny points earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, you have one success, so he will support you.
I also have a triumph.
And you have a triumph, so he becomes a permanent character predisposed toward liking you.
Made a friend. This is why I like charm checks, man. If I get a triumph, they basically become my bestie. So
How are you accomplishing this? What are you saying to woo him?
it's
Good
not so
question,
much
Paul.
woo him. I'm just sort of, I sort of using my social engineering skills. I find a way that he like everyone has them, right? They have like the little quirks that they respond well to. Like maybe he responds well to people sucking up to him, or maybe he responds well to people, being more vigilant or being more.
He
It's kind
actually
of like
really just responds to the fact that you're not human and that there's no humans around you. And maybe you like say something about not like humans being
yeah, no, that's
sucky.
exactly it. I'm just like you know who are the worst drinkers ever? Fucking humans.
He's just like, yeah, my bar's named Arcry. It's a word in Bothan that means genocidal holy war. I've been saying we should do one of those against humans for a real long time.
We should
And I'm just like,
fucking
I
reverse
agree
murder on all the humans.
completely. Like,
Yeah, humans all support the Empire and that kind of bullshit.
I'm
We've
always
only called
saying,
Arcry twice, but you've never heard of either of those species. We just need to Arcry those humans. 200-300 years, no one will remember them.
that would solve all the Empire problems too.
I know.
mean, like, you are 100% right. Oh my god. Wow. Speaking about genociding humans, have you heard of these people before?
So he's like, yeah. Their captain is a guy named Stamel Havelfish.
Human.
Human. What was his name? Sorry.
You, last
Captain
name, man?
Stamel Havelfish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
he can't
Stamel
remember
Havelfish.
alien names for shit. He's always calling me something different. Fucking asshole.
Oh, what a jerk. Well, where I'm aiming to settle a score with these poop faces. They're doing dirty business and they're taking away a lot of people who do trade runs and stuff. So I'm going to try and take them out. And any information you can give me regarding that would be very helpful.
Well, I might remember something like that.
You looking for a handout?
So he's just like, I thought you knew how this worked.
Oh, I know how it works. I just like to play it straight face. You don't need to play coy with me. If you want money, we can talk money.
Few hundred credits that could
Yeah. I'll give you 5. How about that?
works for me.
Mm-hmm. I'll send him 500 credits.
I heard they were doing a run at Cloud City,
Interesting.
Bespin system.
Interesting.
I
Do
don't
you know
think
who
you'll
they're
be able to
after?
get there,
Maybe.
But here's the thing: you could just lie and wait for them in the X777 system. It's a straight run from Bespin to X777.
Do you know if they follow the trade routes?
Yeah, they do. That's why you'll know what vector they're coming into the system from. You just wait in the gravity shadow of one of the asteroids out there, wait for them to pass you, and bam, you got them.
Now, do you know specifically, like maybe we can catch them before they hit their target, who they're chasing?
I mean, I don't know where you're calling from, bud, but they left a couple of days ago. Unless
Ah.
you're already in Bespin, you're not going to catch them.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Well, thank you very much for the advice and for the information. I'll come
Thanks
down
for
for
the
a
drink.
drink one day.
Say, let me get your holocom number. I got a couple of pamphlets I'd like to send you.
About
Maybe you
destroying
can-
all humans?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but, we are looking to form a new non-human republic.
Oh. Interesting. All right, send me a few of those pamphlets. See what you got.
Your email box instantly updates with like a dozen pamphlets from the Bothan version of the NRA.
I totally want us to go down, hang out with this guy, run a full assault on the human bar that we ran an assault with last time, and just
Make 50,000 credits.
make
Okay,
50,000 credits real quick.
so what's the plan?
Well, I after I finish my information, I go back to the crew and I slam down like their trade routes and their projected.
Like, well,
you
this
know,
is
times.
brilliant. Look at
Let's
this.
ha-
Here, Vape. Check out these sorry, Rave. Check out these astrogations. Get them ready. We're gonna need to get into a gravity well.
So his forward slot opens and he deploys the speaker and says, "Toby, who is Vape?"
Vape is our old R unit. I accidentally blew him up. Well, kind of accidentally. It was mostly his fault. He shouldn't
This
have been
is
on the
very
ship.
disturbing, Toby.
Everybody gets
Here,
people's
let me
names
see if I have any.
Oh, we don't have any kind of tape of that because I couldn't see the ship from where I was, huh?
Zane, what are your thoughts about ambushing the ship? You seem like the kind of sociopath who could get into the mind of these pirates.
Yes, that's the ticket.
All right, you little bucket of bolts here. That's going to be the last single insult you're going to be allowed to give to me.
Should I make my insults binary then?
No, you should learn how to defend yourself. Because I will kill you.
I've told you that before.
I will attempt to stop you from destroying another one of our droids, Zane.
Look, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Hey Zane, maybe you should come to my quarters and like I don't know, have a bubble bath or something. Change up the routine a little bit. Relieve some of that stress you got on your shoulders. That
I
kind of
agree,
thing.
Zane. It seems like you and Coral could be good friends. It might pull you out of this depressive funk you've been in.
I tell Rave to just shut his face in binary.
So, yeah, and binary Rave comes back at you and is like, "But why should I do that, Toby? I thought I was a free droid now."
I go on about self-preservation for just a moment in binary.
Actually, Zane, how would you really feel about that? Because I've sort of made my quarters into like the most tranquil part of the ship. Are you interested in like trying it out? Maybe it'll work for you.
No, not at all.
What if I gave you an order to do it?
I would have to view you as a captain, wouldn't I?
What if
Now,
I told you I am
I
the
don't want to speak for Zane or anything, but I think the thing that de-stresses him the most is going on a homicidal rampage. So why don't we get into that gravity well of that asteroid and get ready
Well,
to...
we have time to wait. We're gonna have to wait for them to show up. That's how ambushes work.
Yes,
So-
yes, but we can think about the ambush the whole time and not get into a fight that might get our R4 unit blown up.
I'll save you the time. I head to my room. Call me when the ambush is ready.
We'll need to pilot us there.
Don't worry. I'll
You have
I'll
a
get
first
it.
mate for that now.
He's not a pilot. He's
So, yeah.
He's whatever he wants to
Rave
be.
rolls
Louis, that's
after
what he
you,
just said.
Zane, and is like, "I'm
I
sorry,
mean, he's the
Zane.
pilot of his own
I'm a
future. and-
co-pilot. I'm not rated to pilot a ship by myself."
I'll pilot the ship. Don't worry. I got this.
All right, so we head to the system and hide in the gravity well. Let's make an astrogation check with our droid.
We don't
Okay.
need to because we're in the system, right?
No,
I
we're
mean,
not.
you're in Naboo. You still have to go to X777.
Okay.
Gonna
Yeah.
ambush them there.
Yeah.
So that's the plan then?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wait for them and ambush them.
All right. So Naboo to X777 at the 2 rating of your hyperdrive is 3 days. Let's see here.
We should pool and get a better hyperdrive too.
But isn't this one better than our last one already?
No, it's still class 2.
Oh.
All right.
There's some sort of array that makes it better or whatever. We should do that next time.
You can just literally buy a better hyperdrive. So let's see. 2 green, 1 yellow, and he's rolling against 1 purple. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's see what that's gonna get you. Da-da-da-da-da.
You know, while he's making the astrogation, I'm like, so Rave, I'm curious, if I was to outfit you with some sort of waterproofing, how would you feel about taking a bubble bath?
As part of my equipment, I am already capable of surviving both in several atmospheres of pressure underwater and various other liquids, and also
Oh.
deep space.
Would you like to try a bubble bath? It's very relaxing.
I'm afraid that the stimulus to your muscles is non-existent in a droid.
It's not just a muscle stimulant, it's also a mental one.
I'm afraid that oil does the same thing for me as would bubble baths for you. And you do not want to turn your bubble bath into a hot oil bath.
Well, what
I
if I
wouldn't be
told
opposed.
you that there is soap that turns into bubbles that pops and gives you a mental stimulant?
I will throw up on my compad like just a quick GIF looping of some bubbles like floating up and then popping with like shiny rainbows in them.
I'm like, look, it's actually quite nice. I mean,
Now,
one of my
imagine.
duties is putting on the captain's pants after a bubble bath, and I always thought they were quite lovely, floating through the air, drifting around the bathroom.
So
It's
while
also
this is
worth
going
pointing
on, the
out that-
hyperdrive motivator finishes, and you can see the handle like pushing itself forward, even though no one's touching it. And Rave says, "I'm sorry, Coral. I was a bit distracted, Captain. I've currently entered us into the fastest possible hyperdrive route between here and X777. I've also updated our charts. We'll be able to take this route anytime we wish. It's only going to take us 1.5 days.
Oh, that's it.
Excellent! Marvelous!
Thank you.
Well, I tell you what, you're well and truly earning your paycheck.
I can only hope that all of the crew members continue to perform at optimal efficiency. And I think everyone's looking at Rave, and on the screen behind all of them, we get a picture of Zane staring at Rave, and Rave's little eyes staring at it. And he says, "Yes, all of the crew members." And then it disappears as Toby turns around and looks at it.
Episode 8, The Bubble Rises. I like it.
So, does anyone want to do anything during the...
Yeah, I'm going to try and convince fucking Swagula. I'm convinced this is going to work. I'm going to convince Swag to take
I
a
have
fucking
literally
bubble
no
bath.
idea why you think that that would work. He has done nothing but reject every possible advance.
Well, I'm gonna go to his
Look.
room. I'm gonna have a bottle of wine with 2 glasses, and as he opens the door, I sort of cling the glasses against the bottle.
So Zane is like sitting on the end of his bed, like head in his hand, and he's got like he's in between his 2 fingers. He's got his wedding ring, or engagement ring actually, and he's just been like looking at it and like moving it around. And as you like open the door, he just come drink, come on. And I pick the bottle of gin off the floor by me. Since I bought a new supply, my room has about 3 crates of alcohol in there.
You should try this one. It's a much better year than that.
Yeah, at least understand my entry fee, Coral. I appreciate that. Pour.
And yeah, I pour him a glass, and I'm just like, I wait up to cheers. Do you like clean glasses or whatever?
I like grab the bottle instead of the glass that you gave me. I just grab what's left of the bottle, and then I'll cheers you with that. Thank you.
Well, there's like 11 glasses in there, but that's all right. I understand. I filled mine up to the brim anyway because I do that. That's how we roll. And I just sit back and I'm just like, so, I couldn't help but notice these past few months you've been, dealing with issues a little more roughly.
What are
than
you, my
everyone
mother?
else. No, I'm Carl. Nice to meet you.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
This again.
I just wanted to have a drink with you and let you know that, this is your home, and I want you to feel comfortable here, so let's talk. Let's rap. What's on your mind, brother?
If you want to have a drink, feel free. We can have a drink. There's 1.5 men sitting in a room drinking together. Feel free.
All right. Well, how about some stimulating conversation? Are you down for that?
I will. You want to do small talk?
No, I'll rap with you as much as you want, man.
I will allow Coral to make some sort of charisma roll to see how his small talk goes.
Okay.
Like
what is
bar
charm
conversation.
against? What is charm? I think it's like cool or something.
I'm
No.
looking. Don't worry.
Uh.
You know, I really should
deceit-
just get this tattooed onto my arm. The amount we use it. It's against his cool.
Okay. So. All right. So 2 purple.
Hit it.
No, I'm sorry, Zine. What is your cool?
2 green.
Okay, so yeah, 2 purple.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little nervous when I'm talking to him or something while this is happening. You know, just trying
that
to.
plays perfectly into what the chat
Break
think is happening.
They think I'm hitting on him.
All right. Let me
So
know
I
when
think,
the,
like-
the yow is done.
So I think like the night ends with like Zane probably like just eventually passing out, like sitting on the end of his bed, after probably just discussing things pretty normally, maybe to the point of like a lot of reminiscing and like swapping stories is like the best possible outcome of this is where you get Zane being like, I once had the guy with the pants around his ankles on the edge of a cliff. I held a vibro axe to his chest. And he's like, no, I have 2 twin boys. I was like, huh, no, you don't. Not anymore. And then I kicked him.
Did he like? I mean, I'm always interested in what happens when they hit the ground. Is it like? Did his shoes come off or did they stay on?
Well, I didn't watch, but I do know that that village that he burned down prior was a lot happier for him being dead.
Yeah. That's fascinating, man. I wish I had, manly stories like that to tell. I mean, maybe I should make some up. What do you reckon? Do you think that'll fly? Do you reckon if I make them up, people will believe them?
The ones that you make up are never as good as the ones that you create. Remember, remember when I jumped outside the ship and flipped you off? You remember that?
You were flipping me off? I thought you were giving me the thumbs up. Oh my god. You're a monster.
It was maybe like a sideways flip off. Like,
That was one
mean,
of the
okay.
cooler things I've done.
What about if we find a guy who's almost as cool as you, right? We get all the stories, right? And then we I don't know, kill him, right? Just kill him. And then those stories become my stories. What do you reckon?
That might work, but finding a guy that's cooler than me is pretty easy. I have 2
I don't
green.
know, nearly as cool as yeah. We're looking for a 1 green kind of.
Boo!
So I have a question. What happened to the cricket shirt? Is the cricket shirt hanging on the wall in here?
Oh
or-
no, I burned it in the
Oh,
hallway
shit.
before I even right after I got it. I took it in the hallway and burned it.
yeah. So when Coral went into the room, I was probably like cleaning up the ashes.
Okay. Not that I want to interrupt this. Keep going.
No, that's the end.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable.
All right.
It's just a montage of that.
Yeah, pretty much. Like maybe there's like I don't know, some sort of oil lamp or I don't know. Fuck it. What? Some sort of thing discerning time, right? And just
Yeah,
go,
so, I mean, you come out of hyperspace, and, yeah, you fly towards a nearby gravity well. There's a particularly large asteroid on the Naboo Bespin run that you can just hide behind. So I have a couple questions here. Are you powering down the ship or its sensors?
Can we have everything else powered off except for the sensors?
I mean, obviously you'd want life support.
Yeah, well, yes.
Okay.
Arguably.
Are you turning active sensors on? So active sensors will let you see farther away, but anybody that you pick up is going to be able to pick up you.
No, it's not turn on
Oh,
active
bad
sensors.
seed.
That would lose the element of surprise, right,
Okay.
everybody?
By,
Is it we're in
by the
agreement?
same definition, if their passive sensors are as good as your passive sensors, you'll still both pick each other up.
Is there any way that we can use the Force to help with this finding? Like if
I don't
me
think
and
any of you have enough sense to reach.
Yeah.
what about if myself and Caleb meditate together.
Do
Is
you both
that a
have
thing?
sense at a fairly good level?
Yeah,
I've
I
had
have
sense
sense at
at-
like 3, so
I've got sense at un momento, por favor.
yeah. And maybe this could be like a a Jedi montage or something. I don't fucking
Cause
know.
it's gotta be a montage.
Yeah, I've got 3.
I think I've got 2 actually. If you have 3, I would have 2. So
Well, I've got control duration range, so
I've got 2. I've got control and
I would
yeah, I've got control.
let you both work together. You would use one of your pools,
Yeah,
and
fine.
it would put both of you at the risk.
A risk of
Any failure involved in this would affect both of you equally.
okay. And am I able to use battle meditation in this
No.
regard to like?
If you're
Like, if
both
I-
if you're both boosting each other as an antenna, you can't also be doing something else.
yeah, we're doing sense. So, is it just my standard discipline pool then for force power check?
It's let's see here. I think sense is just a regular old die roll for
Yeah,
force
the
power.
force can sense the force user can sense the force interaction.
So in order to do this, you guys are going to need to generate at least 2 range bands. So you're going to need to get 2.
To light side?
Well, no, 2 successes, not necessarily light side.
Okay, so is it discipline check then?
No, again, it's a force roll.
yeah.
But the
so
force doesn't have
basically,
successes on the. I'm confused.
Right,
Yeah,
you aren't
force-
looking to generate successes. You're looking to generate points.
Force
and you need to
points.
spend 2 points.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
Yeah. So
I've got a force rating of 2, and you have a force rating of 2, so it doesn't really matter which one of us rolls.
Or does it?
Well, I mean, gamblers.
like for example, I don't have any problems using the dark side to do this,
Exactly.
right? So if I was to roll then and the dark side came up, I'd be like, fuck it, use it. But you might have a different thing. So unless
mean-
you want to roll, how about we roll 1 each? Done.
That seems pretty like gay. Let's do that. That's perfect. We're each one of the balls on this. Yeah, boom.
that-
There we go.
Look at all that force.
We got
All
3
that force
force
inside your
points.
trunk.
So all light side, we'll do it. We're reaching out. We're meditating in Caleb's room.
How long are you guys going to keep this going?
We are doing like this is actually like one of those Jedi things where they sit on their knees and they meditate for
So
like,
is this your
hours
idea?
and hours and hours, and they don't even need to get up and eat or pee or anything because they're cool hardcore Jedi reaching out
this-
with words.
So I imagine this is you suggesting that I help you with this. I don't meditate that often, which is fine considering the roles.
I
that
imagine the conversation goes very much like we had it. If we use our active sensors, they'll see us. If we use our things and they have better ones, they'll see us. So then Caleb reaches out and is like, well, there is something that Jedi sometimes do, working in tandem. A master and a Padawan can detect across vast cosmic distances within a system. And so then he just sort
Wait,
of
you can do that? No way. And then it like.
requires all of your concentration and you
Okay.
Right. So yeah. I guess if you go to your room, I bring one of my candles with me. And I light it, and
I'm going
it's
to
like-
require you guys to spend a light side to maintain it for the length of time you need in order to activate this event.
That's
Sound
right.
good?
I'm
w-
familiarizing myself with our new targeting system and ion cannon.
Yeah, who's got
Excellent.
the best gunnery? I imagine it's Zane.
Hmm.
He should be in the seat already. Whoever's
I don't
going to be
know.
shooting the ion
I
cannon
don't
should
know.
be there.
So
I mean, it's an
remember, you
agility
don't just
roll,
have
I
an
guess.
ion cannon. You also have a ventral-mounted laser cannon.
Yeah, but we don't want to damage them. We want to capture the ship in working order so we can fly it back.
So Arthur, the other thing is to the moment this happens, I'm going to the moment we find them, I'm going to go into battle meditation as well.
We'll work on that. So, Zane, what are you doing during the time? It's going to be 2.5 days before your target shows up.
Zane. So I wanted to do this in the off time between the weeks, but I didn't have the time. I wanted to take what was that fucking the guy's name? Snake? Is that his name? The kid.
Skate.
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 Skate. That's it. I wanted to take his escape pod and attach it to the ship. Our ship.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
over the next 2.5 days, Zane has been moving his room into the escape pod, and all of my stuff into his escape pod. Now,
So
Okay,
it looks
so-
it looks exactly like your room, but it's the escape pod.
So Rave rolls up and it's just like, Zane, what are you doing? That's
there's a
extremely
big
dangerous.
neon sign on the wall that says "No rave."
He's just following you through the halls while you're moving your stuff. Zane, this is extremely foolhardy.
I'm
If you were to
listening.
accidentally
to jizz
detach
music.
during battle,
I'm listening to jizz music way too loud.
like a hurricane.
No, just music is like.
Zane, I don't understand why you won't interact with me. I just want to be your friend.
I don't hear him. I just like push him aside whenever I just walk by.
Zane, I made a hollow painting of you.
Oh my god. Does he like pull it up and
No,
like put it in my
he's just
way?
trying to get your attention because you're walking away from him.
I have jizz playing so loud in my ear.
I fill my ears with jizz.
Let's be clear to anyone who doesn't know what the fuck Swargula is talking about. Jizz is an actual music made up by George Lucas. It's the Star Wars form of jazz that's played in all the cantinas.
Yeah, jizz isn't a real thing, guys. It's something he made up
Yeah.
because he's good at making up words that don't exist already.
Like mitochondria. Sorry, midichlorians.
Why didn't he go with like Jaws, like with an O?
Okay. So there you go. Zane, you won't
Jaws.
interact with Rave, and so eventually he does the droid thing where he's like, ooh, ooh, and withdraws his speaker and just moves away from you. After 2.5 days, Coral and Caleb, you both come out of your trance, detecting at medium range from the ship the Action 6 class bulk freighter Bootyful.
Excellent.
I thought you were going to say the Action 6 news team.
Action 6 news
Oh.
chopper.
I missed that. Gotta win that local pay body if it's the last thing I do.
God damn it. All right.
Okay, so here's kind of how the battle's going at the start. You are located in the location of the middle of the map. You are between the Bootyful and X777, which is at extreme range.
Mhm.
Alright. So what is the range of the iron cannons?
The range of all of your weapons is close range. So in terms
You mean
of
short range?
No, close is the Starship version of engaged.
Fucking what? Okay. Well, I guess if
Additionally,
Zane...
at the start of the combat, their ship is moving at full speed, and your ship is completely stopped.
It's not moving. Is it moving away or toward?
It's
us?
moving towards you, but only because it's moving towards the station X777.
Right.
Is
so
there?
we just need to leap out at the right time.
I feel like we need to actually get momentum.
So let's roll for initiative.
Okay. Now, do I roll cool
This one's vigilance, right?
in this
Everyone-
one?
We're
No, this is
prepared.
cool.
This
Yeah.
is the
They would be
prepared one.
rolling vigilance.
Oh, we're rolling
If-
cool.
Yeah, we are prepared. They are unprepared.
All right, Arthur, I'm going to take
Boom.
2 strain here.
Oh, sweet.
Nice roll, Zane.
I'm going to take 2 strain here and get 2 automatic successes. So I'm at 5-4.
Do other people have when we're initiative 6? Do other people have to roll their initiative? Or is
Yeah.
that- all right, that's fine with me.
Because
Oh boy, we got another piece of fan art here from Big Super X. Oh, apparently it's Rave designing the Death Star.
That's great.
If I was to put a peace planet here, it would look like this. It would end all galactic war.
Peace planet.
That would have been a much better name for the Death Star, the Peace Planet.
It's-
That's what our Congress would have called it if we were building one. Initiative to build the Peace Planet.
That sounds like a Metal Gear Solid thing where it's like, it's called the Peace Planet, but it's actually just like a tactical nuke that stops people from building nukes.
That's what Death Star is supposed to be.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since Ray's doesn't do any ship stuff, he'll just get ready to board. He'll go over to the.
You can do other ship stuff like change where our shields are if we need you to, or do
There's
evasive.
a whole list of
Yeah,
ship stuff.
there is stuff you can do, which is.
Can
I
I
think
help
a
us
lot of
hit
it-
them with an ion cannon shot? Because that's really what we need to be doing here.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. You can help me shoot.
Where is
All right,
that?
I'll help you shoot.
There
4
is.
PC slots, and we're missing somebody. We're missing Ray. Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
Ray's.
1 success.
Yeah,
and
so you
would-
rolled, but you didn't roll the initiative one. You just rolled cool. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you hit the initiative up the top there, it actually adds
it
it to
adds
the
you to
turn.
the counter.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
My bad.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm sure the audience at home wants to see what the rolls look like. And this is what they look like. PCs, you're acting first. What would you like to do?
Can I give a speech?
Please do, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you open up the comms to the whole ship.
Actually, I mean, does it look like they're moving towards us still?
Yes.
They have
Okay,
no
so
idea because we
They
have our
haven't
sensors
detected
off.
you because you haven't done anything yet. You haven't
Alright,
started
I'm
the
gonna-
ship up or moved.
Okay, I'm gonna do inspiring rhetoric to give everyone some blue stuff. So basically, I'm just like, all right, guys, this is our first actual mission where someone is paying us to do actual good in this place, which I'm surprised I'm okay with. So let's not do anything that would jeopardize this. And everyone, pull up your best. I don't know what's going to happen when we get on board, but I wanted everyone to know that you're the best goddamn crew I've ever had. And I've had a few now.
It's true. We are the best.
Uh,
Doing a little Prosper Trudeau there.
All right, so inspiring rhetoric is leadership, right?
Yep.
All right, what am I supposed to roll there? I think it was 3 purple.
Yep.
I'll just roll 3 purple sideways.
Ooh,
It's gonna
cancels it
cancel
out.
all your successes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Okay. There's another PC slot. What do you want to do?
But I get 3 successes on a leadership check. What is? Not successes. Advantages. Effect bystanders. Additional.
It's not going to
Okay,
do
so,
anything
yeah.
because
Doesn't do anything.
yeah. It's
Okay,
not
so
gonna do
they're
anything.
at they're at medium range. So there are 2 range bands beyond what we want to hit, right?
Yes.
So does that add 2 black?
No, you cannot
that's-
shoot outside of close range. Your weapon
So I can
literally can't
fly
move that
us
far.
in there.
Yeah, maneuver us in there.
I strongly recommend that we wait for them to get to us because
Yeah, but we have
otherwise,
to give up. We have to give up like 3 PC slots in order to do that. So we can actually get there before they could come to us.
is that
You know what I'm
true?
saying?
Yeah, we can get
okay.
there
Your
and then
ship is
attack.
currently moving at 0 speed, so no matter what you do, you're going to have someone either accelerate or punch it.
All right. So Arthur, I want to move the ship into close range.
You can make a maneuver, so yes.
All right. What is?
You're not going to be able to move it anywhere. You can. The ship currently has 0 speed, so it can't do anything.
Okay.
You,
So what do
you
I
can
need to
either
do?
accelerate it one speed forward, or you can punch it to go to maximum speed, but you're going to suffer a bunch of strain.
And we only have like 7 strain on the ship, right?
Your ship should have way more than 7 strain.
Let me check. Strain is 20. All right. We got all this repaired, right?
Yes.
sort that out. All right.
Remember
how
that
much?
you only recover 1 strain a day.
Oh.
Well, we're
how many
just
days
gonna
we-
win this fight, hopefully. So,
Well, we repaired the ship, right? So.
Yes.
All right, so this is another thing.
Are you punching the ship to full speed? If you do
Yes.
so, you can move at the ship's maximum speed, but you will need to
Which is
take
3.
as many strain points as the
So
ship
we-
has.
So we'd take 2 strain then, right?
I think your ship is faster than 2.
No, it's
We
3
don't-
strain. It's 3 move.
Okay.
Does that put us in a medium? Does it put us into engaged range
It doesn't-
immediately?
Okay, let's be clear. It doesn't move you. You get up to speed. Someone else is going to have to move the ship.
All right.
And I don't think you can do it this turn because the pilot has already piloted the ship up to speed.
Zane can't do it. maneuver.
Only the pilot can make pilot-only maneuvers.
So, and one of the pilot maneuvers is punch it.
Right.
The other one is actually.
So now the ship is
maneuver.
up. It's moving at speed, but you can't move the ship because you spent the whole turn accelerating.
Can I take another turn then and move it closer?
No.
No, there's no 2 strain
No.
double action.
So I take 2 strain now.
You can
What-
take. Oh, you're saying can you make another maneuver?
Yes.
Yeah, for 2 strain.
Because what you said was, can I take another turn?
No. Yeah. Can I?
Okay. Yes, you can take 2 strain and perform another maneuver.
All right. You guys
You're
cool with
moving
that?
at speed 3, so it costs you 1, and the ship also takes 2. Your
We need to
personal
get-
character takes 2, and the ship
Oh,
takes
I see.
2
Yep.
strain.
So
Okay.
let me make something perfectly clear here. We need to get into engaged range and hit them with ion cannons, disabling their hangar bay doors. Like that's what we need to do.
No, we just.
Right.
need
Yeah,
to
we don't
disable the
decide
ship.
what gets disabled though.
I think you do because one of the things on the modifications page is an upgrade that lets the defender choose what gets disabled. So
That's true, but no one paid for those modifications.
no, what I'm saying is it's a purchase that the defender makes to get the choice to choose what system gets disabled.
Yeah, otherwise it's random.
Otherwise, it's random. Okay.
So if they had that, then they would be able to.
Well, because it
stop
said
us.
It's
quality
not-
change.
I mean, when they reach
defender
0
choice from
strain, they shut
hacker
down.
choice.
When they reach 0 strain, they shut down, and certain criticals will also shut part of the ship down. Otherwise, I don't think you can start disabling random parts.
Okay, so I'm gonna move it, Arthur, and I take 2
you
strain.
can move to within close to short. So you can move most of the way there, but not all the way there.
Wait. I have the ship moves 3. You said we can move 3 bands.
That's not what I said. I said the ship moves speed 3, which means the starship. If you're looking on page 232, starship maneuver, you can move close to close, close to short. If you have 2 maneuvers, you can move close to medium.
So speed is irrelevant?
Speed is relevant. Because
Okay.
if you're moving speed 1, you can only ever go short, period. And if you're moving speed 5 or 6, you can go very far.
Alright, is there a way that I can take
You're
another
at
move?
maximum number of maneuvers. You're not going to be able to close at the ship this turn.
Told you we should have waited.
So,
Well, I thought it worked the same, so whatever. We've
the
done it.
Enyo Hope burst into action, moving themselves closer to the bootyful. And again, it is another PC's turn. Who would like to act?
We're not in range to attack.
Yeah, I'd like to change all of our just point the shields in the correct direction.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
So you're resetting the
2
shields to go double front.
Double front.
Okay.
Rerouting shields, Captain. We'll have them soon.
We have
that.
another player slot.
So you moved the aft to the 4, is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other things that we need doing?
Well, there is, have you got the reference sheet open?
Which
Wait.
one?
There is one reference sheet that has
Just
everything.
the one reference sheet, and it's like 12 pages, or maybe even more than that.
No, I've never had that reference sheet. I had the one reference sheet.
Are you
literally
in-
says
are you-
In the main book, page 232 starts going over all of the...
Well, listen, just tell me, is there something else we need to be doing?
You can start jamming them. You can try boosting your shields. You can scan them. Slice their systems.
Slice their systems, huh? Do we have the stuff for that?
It's
What is that?
computer's check.
Um.
Doing so will reduce their defense zone, so you'll be able to lower one of their shields by 1 point.
Oh, that'd be great. I guess I'll make an attempt at that. Why not?
Okay, it's against.
You
the
can also
3D.
do fire discipline as well, which is leadership and discipline.
What does that do?
If successful, the next crew member firing weapon aboard the ship adds blue to a check. Affects additional crew members per 2 successes.
Oh, and that's a what type
Spend
of check?
3
leadership or
advantages to
discipline.
allow all shipboard weapons to inflict 1 system strain as well as regular damage until the beginning of next turn.
So was that?
Leadership or discipline.
I'll make a
Leadership or
discipline check to get
It's
our
3
fire.
purple for both of them. So.
I'll do a discipline check to give a blue to the opening salvo of the ion because it's really important. We need to get really amazing on the ion cannon.
Okay. You can't choose the ion cannon. You just choose the next crew member.
Right, the next crew member to shoot one of the guns on the ship, and that's against 3 purple.
Yep.
Yep.
2 successes and a triumph.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. You will be able to. You can grant this to the next 2 crew members in line.
All right, so next 2 shots we do blue dice.
Yep.
And basically, I'm going to flavor that as Caleb is next to the gunnery seat, and he's saying reassuring things about how
You're whispering in Zane's ear.
It'd be like Obi-Wan is a Force ghost being like, use the Force, only he's not a Force ghost, and he's not saying use the Force. He's just like, shoot it right there.
Rave rolls up to Zane. It's like, Zane, you've turned your
Where
targeting
is-
computer off.
Yeah,
is
where
everything
is-
all right?
Where is Zane? Are you in the ion?
It's
or
a
in
good
the
question.
laser-
Where
Yeah,
is
I-
Zane? Because it's
I would
his turn.
imagine so.
Okay, I'll get in the laser turret if you're in the ion cannon.
No. I think my gunnery is better than yours, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's
yeah, it
just
is.
2.
Yeah,
Oh.
we need
Okay,
to
yeah.
land the ion cannon. The laser thing is just for if they
All
launch
right.
the TIE fighters.
So I get a blue. What am I shooting against?
You can't
Nothing
see
yet.
anything because there's nothing.
You have to
shoot
get into
right
close range.
Yeah, we're
All right.
waiting.
So then I wait for that to happen.
now.
You
Okay.
can give
You do.
you can do something else in the meantime. Like for example,
Can I aim? Can I take a
Yes,
whole?
you can.
Okay,
You
I
can
thought so.
aim once for 1 blue die next time you roll around, or if you take 2 strain, you can aim twice and get 2 blue die.
That puts you up to 3 blue die for our opening shot. We disable. Man,
What would
that-
What would I be rolling against, Arthur?
You don't roll anything to do that.
No, I mean against in total at the end.
Oh, for gunnery?
Yeah, like how fucked am I?
it'd be like 2 purple, right?
It's not gonna be too
No,
bad.
gunnery is quite easy. It's going to be 2 purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim once.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm not taking the strain.
That's when the Bootyful launches 2 TIE fighters out the side of its cargo hold.
See, this is why we needed to wait.
Yeah, but they were gonna launch TIE fighters anyway. It was
No,
Uh,
because yet.
The TIE fighters both punch it, moving at their maximum acceleration. They're both moving at 5 speed. You can see from the cargo hold that 4 more TIE fighters are in there, and they're moving forward on their TIE fighter
racks.
pylons. And you can see like little crew members running toward it.
Tiny little people.
And the Bootyful is going to try to drive right past you. They're gonna just
Oh
try to
man,
keep
we're gonna
going.
ion cannon the shit out of them when they get into engaged range.
So they're already going full speed, which is 2.
Oh, we're faster than them? Awesome.
You're not faster in a significant enough way, but yes, you are faster. In a long-range chase, you will overtake them. They are going to spend 2 starship maneuvers to move to medium range. So they're going to go engaged and then short on the far side of you. Are they manning ship weapons? The Bootyful has no weapons. It only has TIE fighters that it launches out the side of it.
So, are we able to shoot when they go past?
No, there's no opportunity
opportunity.
attacks.
Okay.
So what this is like you guys are charging weapons and you're like preparing to go on a course, and they like slip around you as much as possible as these TIE fighters move in behind you. So your ship is like you're still accelerating to full speed, and so you're like trying to track them, and the TIE fighters are coming in behind you while the ship is moving past the front of you.
All
Ray
right.
stops to speak with you, Coral, and says, "Captain, is there something I should be doing?"
Co-piloting would be great.
I understand. I don't think that'll be necessary during battle. Do you expect us to go into maneuvers?
I mean, we are facing 2 TIE fighters.
Captain,
Very well then,
I do
Captain.
have a suggestion. If maybe he can spoof some missiles.
I do
how
not
I-
detect any missiles coming.
No, you could fake some,
That's not how it works.
right?
No, that's not how it works.
Can you?
I'm
are you
fairly
good at
certain
hacking?
they won't notice that we have no missile launchers on any of our weapon systems.
I don't know if they will.
Okay.
What else can he do?
Just jam them.
He's locked himself into the co-pilot seat next to Coral.
All right,
Oh,
let's whoever's first move into engaged, and then Zane fire those ions.
So
Yeah.
what's the plan? Who's going first?
I will go first and
Hey.
move into place.
Okay. So you can spend.
Wait, did Vape do his co-piloting check?
Right.
There's no reason to co-pilot because you have.
It downgrades my piloting check.
You don't have to make a piloting check though.
Just to move into engaged.
Yeah, there's no checks.
You
involved
just
in this.
consume your turn moving
The thing
into
is,
engaged.
you're basically in empty space, so you're not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do
Nothing
that.
fancy's happening. So you draw them back in to engage range.
What's that thing out there? In long-
That's
That's the station.
X77.
Okay. Does that means the TIE fighters go to medium, right?
Let me think about that. So
Because they were at there and we were there and we moved to them, so they
Okay.
would. Yeah. Yeah.
All
that makes-
right. Now then, Zane, with your 2 blue.
Well, what am I
Take
shooting
shot.
against, Arthur?
You're shooting against 2 purple.
Is there a way that I can do battle meditation?
No.
As a, no.
You just use
But
your
it's an
turn.
action. But it's an
Pilot.
action, right?
There you go.
All right. So I think we hit them with all 3 of our ion cannons and with 3 successes.
1, 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
slings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're dealing +3 damage, and you're doing it 3 times, and you still have 2 advantage left over.
Blue die on.
A blue die for the next shot. He can take 2.
Sure.
I can
he
take
gets-
another shot.
Tell me how fucking awesome you are, Zane, that you're literally landing all 3 shots repeatedly.
We have a new
it's-
targeting computer too. You didn't
Yeah,
use
I
it.
mean, I guess Zane just locks in with the targeting computer. It's all just very mechanical to him. He just shoots it, and he expected to hit, and he does hit, and it's not surprising to him.
Zane is
Nor,
cool.
nor
as a
should it be
mountain
surprising to anybody else.
lake. Cool as a mountain lake.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry. Okay. Which part of the enemy ship are you shooting at? They have 4 sections: forward, left, right, and aft.
What did we
Whichever one
decide?
that TIE
Right,
fighters
yeah.
are coming out of.
They have double shields up on the front side.
So whichever ones the TIE fighters are coming out.
That'd probably be what?
Aft.
Port?
Definitely aft.
Definitely aft.
Okay. So roll another black die to represent trying to get through those shields. I forgot about that.
Okay.
And then can someone look up how much
Black
damage
die?
your light ion cannon does?
How do I
Yeah, I
roll
think it's
this?
5.
There's a black die.
It's a
Okay.
threat, so nothing.
So
really
you can
changes.
give the next person in line a blue die if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And
Um,
then do I shoot again?
No.
Light
I
ion
mean,
cannon is 5 damage.
Okay,
and
so
we
it's
can crit
gonna
for
deal
4. So
8, 16, 30.
We're not spending for crit though. We're
you
wonderful.
don't add the numbers up because each one has to go past armor. So it's going to be 6, 6, and 6, which is going to bring their strain threshold from 20 to 2.
Zane, do you want to take 2 strain and fire again? Because
you
you
can't
can't.
do that. That's not a thing you can
It's
do.
a maneuver. That would be an action to shoot.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, and nobody
oh,
else.
hang on. Didn't we have targeting and didn't that increase something?
It decreases, but there was no or it downgrades.
So
Oh no, you did.
No,
you
it
did
upgrades your ability to shoot.
yeah.
So hang on.
It
That
doesn't
means-
let you shoot twice in the same round.
Okay.
Oh, he
so
should have
hang
had a
on.
red then. He should have even had a. I mean,
No. We did fire discipline, so.
I get you blue with the targeting
it'll-
computer.
Okay, so hang on.
You
It
guys are
allows
making this
the
way too
Hang
hard.
on. It allows the shipboard weapons to inflict 1 system strain as well as regular damage until the beginning of next turn.
That's only if you got 3 advantage, which you didn't.
Didn't we have 3 advantage left over?
No. You had a success and a triumph.
What? Oh, because of the.
You didn't get 3 advantage. You definitely didn't.
Okay. Because you had a threat. Alright, fair enough.
Oh, upgrade. Each
Zane
fire
should have
truck,
upgraded. He didn't.
Yeah.
But there's literally nothing that upgrade could have done at this point, I think.
Wait, if he got another upgrade, he could have gotten another success and done
Nah, don't worry about it.
enough
he couldn't
strain.
have- He couldn't have gotten another success. He could have.
No.
Unless you roll that green die with the 2 advantages
Yeah.
on it, but there's no way of knowing which one it would have rolled.
Yeah, so let's just move to the next player in line.
So yeah, I'll just shoot them. I'll just finish them off with the laser.
That's not going to inflict any strain damage.
Oh, it doesn't
to them.
inflict any strain. Okay,
No,
then-
inflicts
your
harm.
laser's not going to inflict strain. It's just going to
Okay.
shoot their hull. I mean, so their systems are like in massive shutdown right now. Their engines.
Can
are
somebody
all
else
crap.
get into the ion cannon and fire?
No, you cannot use the same turreted weapon over and over again.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. Just clarifying.
Jesus. Okay, listen, we only have 1 gun, but if each player picks the gun up from the other player for the whole
Each
round,
Exactly.
Just ghost each other. Just stand behind them and just go,
It's
okay,
all
my
combat
turn.
fatigue.
It's a line of fingers just taking the turn to press. the
Okay,
trigger.
I switch our shield again because now the TIE fighters are behind us, right?
yes.
Yeah,
But
so-
You're gonna.
you're okay. So here's the thing: you're at a speed where, unless they make a specific maneuver, you can always choose where they're going to put the dice at. Your ship is small enough that you can force them to shoot at a certain area.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so it doesn't matter where.
They
our
would
ships
have
are.
to make a gain the advantage maneuver by doing nothing for a turn and making it really easy to shoot them.
Okay, and they're not in our range anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
All right.
What do you want to do, Toby?
Jam their communications so they don't call for help or something.
I'm pretty sure you blasting a bunch of ion
Yeah, I
cannons
don't think they have any.
near an asteroid is definitely going to light up the whole system.
Yeah, I'll just what I'll do is I'll do fine tunings now that we're actually using the targeting computer. Zane's using it, and I'll do like a feedback loop into the ship's computer and then through my CPU to like make as much modifications as I can to do a fire discipline,
Okay.
which is a leadership role. 3
Or discipline, apparently.
Leadership or discipline.
Where's my character sheet go? Oh, I can't even. I didn't realize mine was so bad.
Yeah, man.
I'm already giving him a blue for the next one, too. Like, because I got 2.
So what are you doing, Toby?
Yeah, I'm just fussing about with this thing. I don't think I can actually do it, but I'll try it anyways.
Did you not roll
Nope,
anything?
the ship is going to take 3 strain. You...
Wait,
Hang on,
why-
no, he didn't roll any of
Yeah,
his
why did it
positive
not
dice.
roll a green?
It only rolled purple.
That's weird. I'm just gonna roll this because it's a green.
Okay.
Worked that time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 1 success and 2 strains. So that's another green.
All
It's
right.
just
Or another
strain.
blue forward. And I'll take the strain.
And I think that leaves Caleb.
I don't know. There's no way I can give them strain with a hack check or something, is there?
No.
Actually, I thought there was. It doesn't matter.
You can
Anyway.
shut down their shields in certain locations. And
And-
because
nope.
they are a size 5 ship, you can choose where you're shooting at. So you could
Interesting.
lower their shields and then shoot specifically on that point.
At this point, though, I'm not even a little bit worried about that. What about the TIE fighters?
Yeah,
Do they
what
have
about
shields that I can do anything with?
Nope.
TIE fighters don't
are
have
shielded.
shields.
TIE Fighter is like a little piece of metal with a laser on it.
Weren't you listening to the intro news report from Incom?
Stormtroopers are
really, no.
disposable. They're very unsafe spaceships. You die when you get shot in them.
Right. I recall that now. So I'm not. I guess we're not super worried about those. I do a little dance, I guess. I don't know. Is there some way that I can ready myself, get a blue for my next like ground combat thing? Is there anything like that?
I don't think so.
All right. I'll pass the turn. I really have nothing to do.
Okay. They launch 2 more TIE fighters, and the other 2 TIE fighters spend a double maneuver to move into engaged range with you. And
How are
then-
they able to launch things if... Oh, they don't have all the strain down there. So.
Right. The ship's not fully shut down, and they're putting everything into launching TIE fighters and running quickly. And then all 4 TIE fighter
Oh shoot,
pilots...
we wanted to move our ship forward, didn't we?
You did move
No.
the ship forward.
We want to stay engaged with the Beautiful.
I mean, you literally moved the ship next to
Okay.
them. That was the
Okay,
thing you
no,
did
that
at
was
the
it,
beginning
yeah.
of the turn.
Good.
Each of the pilots has 2 yellow gunnery, and they're shooting against 2 blue. Yep. I'm sorry, 2 purple. And you have 2 yellow versus 2 purple, and yeah, I'm going to ask, but I'm suspecting you would like all of these shots to hit your forward shields,
Where we've doubled up. Yeah.
so they will get 2 black. Okay, that was unexpected.
Yeah. It's not
So
good.
let's see what
I
they
remember
can do
from
with that.
I remember from the past though that a triumph isn't a success.
It's
No,
not.
it's-
Well, it is a success, but if a triumph just shows up alone, that means that they fucked up. Blah 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 blah.
Because on the actual like roll 20, it'll show a success and a triumph if the success goes through. If that makes any
Right.
sense.
Well, they're-
Okay.
They have
If
no
you-
successes at all. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no success.
Okay,
So they
they're
don't
gonna
miss.
upgrade the difficulty of your next check. So this oh sorry, that's you. They're gonna make your next check more difficult. This particular TIE fighter sails in and it's like do do, and they're doing what all TIE fighters do. Instead of doing any maneuvering at all, they're coming directly towards you and sailing past you. And they're just trying to force you to like stop moving in a straight line towards the Bootyful and make you maneuver and break ranks. The next ship sails in and absolutely fucking destroys. Holy shit.
See that one there, the triumph actually counted as a success because the success. showed up.
Yep. And they blow up your ion cannon.
wait, what?
Yep. Have the shot destroy some important component. So this particular guy slips through your shields and
Like
blows up.
destroys as in like irreparable, or destroys as in like we have to.
It is completely inoperable until fully repaired, which is going to cost the entire. It's going
I
to cost
can't-
like 50% of the base cost.
We can't do a mechanics
You
check.
need a ship.
What?
You need a ship dock to replace this.
Okay.
This thing is like a smoking wreck. The TIE fighter in the process is also going to shut down. So you are going to take how much damage is a TIE fighter? But you're going to take +2 damage from that.
+2 damage.
Yeah, from the TIE fighter because you got 2 successes.
No, it only adds the additional success. It doesn't add
Plus
both.
1.
I've been adding every success as an additional every time for everybody.
Really?
Yep, because I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. You take 7 damage. 8.
Is this-
Sorry, 8.
What about the shields?
The shields were included in part of that roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
2
So
black
the
die.
shields-
2 black die were what gave them.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So what happens is
7.
this TIE fighter pilot gets in close, blows up your cannon, and then maybe like a really close ion cannon shot hits one of its wings, and he like starts circling off into space. And since he can't eject, he literally just opens the hatch over his TIE fighter and EVAs out as the TIE fighter starts sailing off in a random direction.
All right. So, you said 7 or 8?
8.
8. Okay.
And your armor will absorb part of that. The next guy rolls absolutely nothing.
So I'm gonna take 3 away from that. So.
Okay,
So
and the
5
last
more.
shot hits you for 7 points of damage. And what crazy shit can I do to you next?
Wait. 2 of them moved this session. They shouldn't be able to like.
They double moved, and now they're taking an action. That's the double move. Put 2 more strain on the ship, and then taking 4 more.
So how come I wasn't able to move and do an action as a player, but they were able to do that as a single pilot?
You took an action, which was
Punch it.
No, punch it.
This
was
is
a
on my
maneuver.
second turn. This is my second turn that I was talking about.
Right. You did do something, right?
No,
Just
I didn't.
move the ship.
I wanted to do battle meditation to help with the shot. Remember, but you said I couldn't.
You moved the ship and something else, right?
Nope. I just
He
moved.
wanted to, and then it was like, no, it can't.
I would have to rewatch it. I may have made a mistake.
Because we would have. That would have given him.
I
An
don't
extra
know what to
success,
tell you.
And that would have put him over. And
They would be disabled, and we would be dealing
Yeah.
with 2 less TIE fighters, and we wouldn't have no ion cannon and no way to disable them at this point.
I'm not going to reverse all the way back to there at this point, guys.
Okay,
I may have
well-
been wrong, but
yeah.
At they
least
are
give
going
us-
to give you a black die on your next check.
Well, it doesn't really matter because now we can't disable them no matter what we do.
The Bootyful is going to continue trying to get away. It's going to move into medium range.
So it can move with all that system strain.
Yes.
And launch TIE fighters. So we were too short and we're fucked. We fail the mission.
Oh well. So
Every
okay.
step of the way. It's just, oh my god.
So we take a black die. Is that for everything that we do, or is that just for the next one?
The next shot you take is going to be upgraded in difficulty
Shot
and have a black
or-
die.
Okay, so only shot, right?
Only
I mean, we
shot.
still have 2 blue die on our next shot, but it doesn't matter because we can't use the ion cannons. And the laser cannons don't deal strain. So they're perfectly healthy except for strain, and we can't deal more strain damage. So we've lost this encounter. We've lost the mission.
Oh, you know what? You know, someone just pointed out to me they can't actually make a double move without shutting themselves down.
That's what I'm saying.
They can only move to short range.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
It's going to take them at least 2 more turns to escape.
Now, how big are TIE fighters compared to this? Can we land inside of the ship?
Yes. Now that a number of TIE fighters have been moved out of the bay, you could land inside their ship.
I'm going to attempt that. Since
Okay.
it's the only thing that we can do
Before
now.
you do that, you begin getting a bunch of targeting alarms. You're getting a lock-on from long-range sensors. And you get a warning from station control from Aerith, where she begins screaming. She's like, Enyo Hope, this is X777. Shut down all systems immediately or you will be fired upon. We're powering up system defense boats.
7-7
gonna-
defenses.
Yes.
I'm
fired
going to
up?
flick back and say, this is the End Your Hope. We have a bounty out on the captain.
This is a
of
no-fire
this ship.
zone, Captain. Shut down your ship immediately or you will be fired upon.
We are not firing anything. And then I turn off the thing. And then I say, and then I turn on the crew thing and I just go, guys, we're in the shit now. So I'm going to fly into the ship. Be prepared. We're coming in hot.
And now are you completely shutting down the comm array or are you just closing communications with the station?
What advantage?
He just shut them off.
Okay, you're getting a message from Captain Stamel Havelfish of the Bootyful.
I ignore it. We're flying in.
Yeah, I get ready to disembark from the ship.
I'm already at one of, like, do we have more than one way off of the ship?
Pretty sure we only have the one.
Yes, you do. There are
Oh,
two
we
ways
do?
off the ship. There's the loading ramp, and then there's the cargo ramp where your land speeder is lowered out of.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make.
Track the land speeder around the ship.
I'm gonna pass as I'm passing Toby. I'm like, you take this one, I'll take this one, and we're just gonna go to different ones so we spread out our like assault. And yeah. So I go. I just make sure that our group is disembarking from more than one place.
Now, can Rave please do a co-piloting
Yes,
check?
Rave is definitely doing a co-piloting check because of your literally insane plan to land inside of a spaceship.
Hey, Arthur, man, you kind of boned us with that.
What?
action movement,
I kind of boned you by giving you. I literally laid out everything. I love all week. Everyone was like, "Yeah, all we got to do is shoot the ship and shut it down." And no one
except
said,
for me.
"What if they launch TIE fighters?"
Except for me, all week saying this plan has a lot of failure points. This plan is dumb. And then at the start of this
Well,
episode,
no, hang on. It would have been fine if I could have done my action. That's it. That's all. Anyway, are we able to do
it
this?
also would have been fine if you waited until they moved into engaged range, and we could have fired on turn 1.
Yeah, so Toby is like standing. I think I already have. No, I'm probably actually just holding my disruptor rifle, and I'm probably like, mumbling to myself. Standing by myself in front of the not the. I'm assuming Caleb is back at the where the land speeder goes out. So I'm at the other. And I'm just like, oh yes, oh here it comes. Oh yes, we're all up in your shit now. Our shit's all up in your shit. And just getting battle ready.
All right, so Rave needs to make a co-piloting check.
Mm-hmm. Can you give him the blue die for this? Oh, actually, no. Give me the blue die. That'll be better.
Is he supposed to have 2 black for that?
He takes your ship's rating, your handling rating, and your ship handling rating is. Let's see here. What are you guys on, like page 260 something?
We've got good handling, as I recall.
Nope, you have terrible handling. You have,
We
a
have
negative
-1.
one. So he gets 1 blue die, 1 black die, and he's going against 2 purple. And he
Nice.
will give a 2 blue die to Coral, but he will also be putting 1 system strain on the ship.
Okay, I'll add that now.
All right. What would the players like to do? Who's acting first?
Oh, like first. We'll fly in there.
Very well. You're going to need to make a 1 red, 2 purple, 1 black roll.
All right, I'm going to
With
do.
two blue.
To be clear, you are landing a shuttle in an active cargo bay that is currently discharging TIE fighters at you.
That's fine. I'm going to use my Sense Danger Force passive, which
Okay.
removes 2 black from any roll for once for the entire session.
Okay.
So you said what was the total?
You've got 2
1
blue
red,
now.
2 purple, and 1 black.
Hang on, don't all talk. Say again, Arthur.
1 red, 2 purple, 1 black.
1 red, 2 purple, and I remove the black.
Okay.
And how many blues?
2, I think.
And then there was another blue floating around as well. Am I able to get that?
I think that was a gunnery blue.
It was gunnery
Okay.
blue.
All right, and I'm making it just a piloting check.
Yep, piloting space.
Okay. Here we go.
Yep.
Wait, why didn't that add? It didn't add
Oh.
my stuff. What the? I don't understand. I'll roll the other stuff.
A red and 2 purple.
I wouldn't, but okay.
It's going to cancel out.
He
So
gets
you're
the
going to
triumph
take 2
and
more
a
system
strain.
strain.
We got a triumph though. So I don't know
Yeah,
what that
but you
is.
don't have a success. So let's figure that one out.
Hmm.
And as always, we can simply consult the book for inspiration. So, piloting space.
He doesn't land in there, but he bashes into it and causes 2 system strain to the other
Maybe
ship.
he can just eject Sane onto the bridge.
Shoot him out like a missile.
I do like Bert's suggestion. I would also be willing to like airlock myself right now if we pass close enough. I've
You
got
guys,
force.
I don't. I don't know why you guys would do that when I don't have to breathe oxygen.
I've got
Okay.
I also get blue dice to all my
Everyone's
acrobatics
so-
check now.
Everyone's
and
I'm
so
totally
Virgil,
down.
I've got
Martyrs
force
and
leap,
stuff.
so I automatically succeed at leaping from a ship to a ship at this
Here's
range.
the deal, Coral.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can't. First off, that force leap is for regular scale, not
Not
space
planetary
scale.
Well, okay. You did
Um,
say with your own mouth that force leap would let you jump in between ships.
Yes, if they were right next to each other, which you are not.
We're engaged. Or isn't that the point?
Close range is fighter weapons range, which is over a kilometer away.
Okay. Well, I'm saying when he fails this check.
So here's the deal, Coral. You've only taken one maneuver so far, which is to move towards them and attempt to land. Your triumph is going to let you make a second maneuver or action this turn.
Okay.
Which technically means if you wanted to, you could try this again.
The third time with 2 strain.
Well, this would be a second time
And no strain.
without any strain at all.
Okay, yeah. I'll
But
do
you
that.
already used your ability to remove the black dice, so they would come back into the equation.
That's fine.
Okay?
Yeah, and does the blue die still stay there?
No. Because that was
Okay.
on the last maneuver.
Oh wait, hang on. I was supposed to downgrade, right? That's what the fucking co-piloting does.
Instead of downgrading, I gave you blue die, because I thought that's what it did.
No, it's downgrade difficulty of pilot's next piloting check by 1 per success.
Man, we were not prepared for ship stuff.
So that means, theoretically speaking, it would have been 1 purple. It would have been 3 purple.
If you
It
want
would
to
have been
roll
the same.
3 purple and try it again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, well, it's not a huge difference.
3 purple, 1 black, and piloting.
No, you just roll 3 purple. That's it. We're going to re-roll the last roll.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep, just
All
roll
right.
3 purple.
3 purple instead of, yeah, 2
You don't
purple.
get any blue. You're just rolling purples.
So it's the same thing.
You still fail, and you take an extra point of strain in the process.
Well, no, I mean the strain is removed from the ability that I got. So you look at the blue before.
The blue was not from the ability; it was the co-piloting check. Now we're saying
that's
that
right,
the
but you don't have
co-pilot
the black. Anyway,
Yeah.
you don't have the black.
So it's
So,
1 less.
would
strain.
you like to attempt to redo
Yes,
this
I
maneuver?
will.
So this time it's going to be 1 red, 2 purple, and 1 black. And you
One
don't
red,
have any blue. You
2
don't have
purple,
any
1
downgrades.
black, and piloting. Okay. Here we go.
You
Wow.
still fail.
Come on, game. Give me a bone here.
But
or
then he
something.
can't he do a second maneuver or what is it?
That was
no,
the second
no.
maneuver.
Second maneuver is total at all
Can I-
forever.
Can I take system strain to do it?
No, that's the thing.
You've
Like
al- you
2 is
just
the
did 2
maximum.
maneuvers. Your triumph let you do a second maneuver, let you retry it for no cost, but it was your second maneuver.
And there's no chance to ever get 3 maneuvers in 1 turn.
That's correct. You still have an action, and you can spend both of your advantage to reveal a critical flaw, and I will give you the following critical flaw, is that if someone shoots the laser cannon towards the aft end of the ship, if you hit, you'll be able to shut down the ship systems.
All right.
All right, we still got gunnery on that.
So
let's
I'm
let's
going
have Zane
to-
shoot. Let's have Zane shoot.
I'm in the
I'm going
laser
to spend
cannon.
my
I thought you went to go board.
action. to go-
Oh no, that's right. I did get up, but
I'm
where's
going
Zane?
to spend. Guys, hang on. I'm going to spend my action to battle meditation,
Okay.
so that the next whatever gets an automatic success.
I think you have to
And-
roll for that, right?
No, I do, but like I have to
Force roll.
force roll. So
Yep.
all right, I'm going to spend 1 destiny point, and I'm going to let me just read battle meditation real quickly, so I can make sure that if is it per success that I get an extra success or okay, spend force die to add 1 automatic. One automatic success to all checks made by a number of engaged friendly targets after his presence before the end of the next turn. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 strain to increase the range and add a success.
You mean you're going to spend 2 force die?
Yes. So, well, I'm going. No, you spend 1 force die and then you spend the number of strain that in black die that you're bringing over.
spend force die to increase the range. A number of range bands equals to range upgrades purchased. How many range upgrades do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, so you're increasing it 3 bands.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can affect everybody on the ship now.
Yep. So everyone, basically, I'm getting like Coral's getting nervous, I guess. So that's why it's like Dark Force die. So everyone's willpower goes down by 1.
Oh.
Yep.
Why would you do that to me?
Oh, I don't control that. So
And you're only using 2 of your Dark Force dice, so do you only want to take 2 strain in the process?
yes, that's right.
Okay, all right. Who's going next?
Zane, shoot them in the aft. You now have 3 blue die or something, or 2 blue
No,
die
no.
and a success.
You have an automatic success, so you just need to not get more failures than successes. And
Okay, so 2 blue die
So you have 2 blue die,
and a gunner.
and you're shooting against 1 red, 1 purple, and 1 black.
Oh, it went up? Last time
Yeah,
you shot it
because
was
they-
2 purple.
Yes, because they've been throwing shit at you.
Boom. Get fucked.
That is a failure.
No, he gets an automatic
No.
success.
No, his
Oh,
automatic
automatic
success
success from
makes that a
Coral.
success.
Boom! Battle
Yes.
meditation.
Okay, you shoot them in their engine block, and you notice the engines immediately flare out, and all of the lights on the ship shut down.
Perfect.
Okay, so I feel like now is a good time to take our break while we
Finally.
figure out what's going to happen with all the TIE fighters coming at you.
So are we still right outside of them? That's what I'm confused about.
Yes.
We're right outside. Okay.
Yeah. You're not literally like pulled up next to them, but you
I
are
liked-
within a kilometer of them.
I liked, but it's better if you don't suggestion that like we like pulled inside and then they pulled out and then we like went inside again. And they just keep like, we get in there, but then they just pull in front.
That's not how it works. It's you're
They do
flying
the dad
alongside
thing
them,
of,
doing
like,
your best to pull in.
Driving
Yeah.
a little bit forward when a kid like goes to open the door of the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes, 7 minutes, with remaining hour and a half, I guess, of this show. Zane will probably stop sitting in the corner sulking and get to kill some people. Excellent.
He only
We'll be
feels
back.
alive when he's taking the life of another.
I agree.